We live. We in the building. What's good? It's Killertainment. What's good with my folks, dog? We in the live. Come on in. Pause. We in here. What's good? Got going on out here. What's good? That picture looking good, though. I will say that. You know what I mean? I got the plum. You see the plum cots just opened up. Pause. Where we at with it? Where y'all at? I'm just gonna give it some time to come up in the live. Where y'all at? Did y'all see them scraps the other day? Them scrapazoids. Did y'all see them? Did y'all see your mans in them? Did you see your mans in them? We just gonna let them get in first. What's up with the Swizzer? What's up with the Swizzer? Hey, KP, man, just hold on, man. Don't be so quick on the trigger, bro. Don't be so quick, bruh. Shout out to Gleason's in Brooklyn, dog. Come on, man. Just wait, KP. Don't be so hasty on the trigger. How the volume sound? Let me know how the picture looking. Let me know what's good. Let me know what's good. Let me know what's good with the folk. Shooters shoot. They do. Passers pass. So we got a pass. I'm a shooter and a passer. You know what I mean? How that volume sound though? Let me know. We got it going. Okay, good looking, KP. You know, YouTube be kind of acting weird with the algorithms. You know, they got like a little thing where they doing right now where they on YouTube about how they wasn't putting in proper algorithms to make the black channels go down. Let me tell you why I kind of know that to be true. I used to be doing this on my phone, and I had way more people in my live, like way more. Like I would be doing 300 easy, especially like after a fight or something. What's good? What's good with Rocket? We out here. We about to get this live work. I was donating to my brothers today on they live. Shout out to Fanon or Fannin. Fanon. Shout out to Blue Blood. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to Black Fan. I'm not a part of the LBDC or, you know, the Lions Den, the LDBC. I'm not a part of them for real, but, you know, his brothers trying to get their work and trying to do right. I don't agree with everything they say, but it's entertaining. That's on them. I got to tell the truth. I'm not on here to cap. So, you know, I'm really the GOAT for real. So we're not going to even act like we don't know that. We just gonna keep working though and show and prove why I do GOAT stuff. And y'all will see it's coming. I might be taking a trip. Oh, but I like to have balance. So I like to explain for the newcomers and the people who are already here. You know what I mean? In November, I'm going to be taking a quick couple weeks off because I'm going to be traveling, going to Pakistan, to my home country. Even though I'm not Pakistani, the original Pakistanis look like me. They're called the Black Dravadians of the Indus Valley. There you go. The Black Dravadians. Dravadian features are the features of the good brother Nipsey Hussle. The Ethiopian features, what will be known today as a European feature. This is about to be probably a good live today. So I feel like y'all might want to share this. Y'all might want to be sharing this in other lives and on Facebook and on your Twitters. Hey, shout out to Twitter, the Blue Bird. The Bennu bird. Shout out. You know what I mean? Because Twitter is I love Twitter. Shout out to Twitter, man. Follow me on Twitter, man. Twitter be jumping. Because it's really about talking. It's really about getting your voice heard. Getting your words. Knowing how to get your words off. You know what I mean? So this is my mask. You know what I mean? So y'all can see this how I be rocking my joint. I ain't got on no do-rag. I don't care, man. Shout out to my man, Piper Boy Williams. Shout out to my guy, Piper Boy Williams, dog. Doing the battles. Hey, before we get into the boxing, bro, hold on. I got to share this live, though. Hold on. We just letting them get in the live, man. Just come on up in here, dog. I need to holler at you real quick. My man. Pause. My man's pause. But come on through real quick. We about to talk, dog. Lux versus Daylight. That's down the line. We gonna talk about that later. But as of right now, man, we gonna talk about Ultimate Madness 2, dog, and them battles. Bill Collector. Bill. Mr. Bill Collector. Hey, that's chill. Mr. Bill Collector. Y'all remember that old bone, that Mr. Bill Collector? Come on, dog. Y'all. You running up with me? Hey, that Mr. Bill Collector, that old bone. Mr. Bill Collector. You flamed Mike P, bro. That was crazy. You flamed him so bad that he forgot his raps. Like, you forgot the words that you was going to say. Come on, man. He killed him. Lyrically. Listen, battle rap is no different than boxing, dog. Battle rap is no different than boxing. Let me tell you why. Battle rap is no different than boxing because of any game. No, it's no different from any game. Pause. Hold on. I'm going to send this to my dude, Piper Boy Williams. Pause. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I'm sending this. Hey, Piper Boy, when you see this, I'm sending you a tweet is what they call this shit. Excuse my language. A tweet You know what I mean? I'm gonna send you this joint, bro. Hey, hit me. Hey, me and Piper Boy gonna be doing some work. Pause. I just gotta say pause every time I say that, even though, dude, Piper Boy Williams from the Battles, he from Cleveland. I'm from Akron. So is the energy was gonna bring us together. Pause. But cause I could tell, I'll be watching him, bro. He got a certain type of personality. So I can understand, like, because he from Cleveland, I'm from Akron, and he related to Gerald Levert. He did say that. So he has that. You know, he said he worked at Def Jam. I've been following him for a minute on the battles because he do the battles different. What's up with Mom Dukes in the chat? Hey, Mom Dukes, what's up with you in the chat? I'm mad aggressive today with it. But yeah, I was gonna say something about the actual YouTube, because they was talking about how the YouTube was oh, most definitely, Ma, you could come through. No, but hey, listen, bro. Rocket, you gotta understand, bro. If I don't add the swag into there, like, you know, some people play pause. It's a game. You know what I mean? It's just a game, bro. It's all about how you swagging for real, bro. Just relax. Come on, Rocket. Come on, Rocket. But yeah, but my man Piper Boy was just on there getting his work, and I've been watching him how he be doing this thing on the YouTube. And he pretty swag with it. He be swagging, bro. I can't even. Daylight, how he be doing it? Don't be getting at me, Daylight. Listen to me. See, that's how you know I really watch, fam. Listen to me. I'm allowed to say that just off the fact that I'm from Ohio and y'all need to be listening to me. That's why I say that all the time. Like, y'all need to be listening. Y'all don't be listening. And this is why I be having to hit y'all with these bars. And y'all know I'm undefeated for real. I'm undefeated with this boxing blog. I'm the GOAT of this. You know how I know? Because all my good brothers that's doing blogs, I go into their chats. They know who I am. They telling people to subscribe. Come on, bro. Y'all know what it is. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, I get funky with this. I got, bro, I'm different. That's why you lucky I can't, man. I'm involved with the aura, dog. That's what I'm saying. You got to do your research. My lives got special gems and gifts set up in the live. We still just cooking right now. I'm just giving y'all, you know what I mean? I'm just cooking. You know, my lives got different type of bars. Sometimes I can hit you with the diet bars real quick. When I do that, that's Hamza. You know, I just took my shahada on Tuesday. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam. Tasharafna. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that to say, man, I just got different personalities. Sometimes when I'm talking about diet, I'm Hamza. Shout out to my Mexican brothers. Listen, my Mexican brothers, my people who's known is really, you got to remember, Mexico and that part of the country was colonized too, bruh. So, like, they really not even Mexicans. 1,000 years ago, even before 1492, when Columbus sailed the ocean blue, Mexicans was my color, bruh. That's facts. You just gotta do your research. So when you know that, and then you know when the Spaniards came, they European, they changed the lineage and the demographic far as the look, the color of the people. You know that's what they do. So we don't have to go far. You know, my channel is different. So all of this that I be saying is just I'm adhering to all different type of swags, bro. Different drips, different sauces. I'm a saucier, my G. Come on, man. My man Anthony Yang. Yang. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what Yang mean. Yin and Yang. The Yang is the male energy. That's the hot, the sun. the positive. The yin is the female energy, the negative, the moisture. You know what I mean? It's a balance. Everything ain't negative as far as the connotation of bad for you. Sometimes you need the positive and the negative. You need the hot and the cold. Do the earth work like that? I'm just saying. Think about what I'm saying. The sun come up, the sun go down. It get hot. It be hot in the day. It get cold at night. That fluctuation in temperature creates everything you see, man. Oh my God, it's genius level in intellect. That's what I'm saying. But then at this time, it's not, because this is public knowledge, and that's why I'm a goat. That's why I'm a Chivo, Cuerno de Chivo. That's why. That's what I'm saying. That's why a Mexican brother, my homie Vidal, he gave me that name when he seen me hitting the I was hitting the black, and he was like, Cuerno de Chivo. And I was like, what that mean? And he was like a AK-47. And I was like, I don't understand how that correlate. And he was like, that's just slang for AK-47, Cuerno de Chivo. And then a young kid that was getting mentored and at Boxing for Health. Shout out to Boxing for Health. Much love out here in the Bay at Lake Merritt, Santa Clara, 452 Santa Clara. Boxing for Health, owned by Miguel Lopez. Started by Ben Batista and Miguel Lopez. But that's neither here or there. I did a lot, dog. Ben Batista, listen, we'll talk about he gonna get his own live. You know what I mean? He gonna get his own live, but that's a good brother. But as we was doing this, you know what I mean? You got to understand how things work with the atmosphere, so then you understand how everything else coming about. You know what I mean? But my man Yang, he is a chef, and he came over my crib before the quarantine. He said, "Damn, all this time following you, I didn't know it meant that." Yeah, bro. Cuerno de Chivo is an AK-47 because I'm fast, bro. You got to remember, I sparred Andre Berto. I'm as fast as Andre Berto. My man seen me spar and was nervous for me because he seen Berto working and was getting off shot. And he started trying to, my man Ramon Matthews, he going to look at me and say, and I'm going to get back to the story. Listen, these stories segue into so many different stories, dog. And I can bring it back. If I forget, remind me. But my mind hit so many different dimensions because we're in a multiverse stacked in one universe. So my man Ramon looking like, hey, dog, hey, bro, chill, bro. Like when you get in there, just box him. And I looked at Ramon like, because I could already feel his temperature. Like I'm like, hey, bro, hey, you need to chill. We in Virgil Hunter's gym. I'm like, hey, bro, you need to chill. Like, I'm about to get in there and do my thing. But dog, hey, we're not here for that. He was like, okay, hey, bro, watch. I do this. Me and Berto get in the ring. It was speed for speed. No cap. I do not play. So he seen me hitting the reflex bag like pop, 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 and he was like Cuerno de Chivo. So to go back to tell you how it means, Cuerno means horn. De means of, and Chivo means goat. And it was like, well, how did that correlate to a machine gun? An AK-47. A kid was in my class and he was like, we was mentoring him. This how Boxing for Health tied in. We start having interns, kids coming in like teenagers, and we be giving them jobs, making them clean, making they behinds clean up the gym, and then they still was gonna get some sparring. We was putting kids through the ringer. We not here to play with the kids in there or the grown ups, especially when it's time to get in shape and get your mind right. So I said, man, how does that mean? Like, it's the same day. He was like, because the clip on the AK-47, it curved like the horn of a goat. I said, oh. When he said that, you don't understand. I said, that's so many bars that's me. There ain't nobody even calling themselves Cuerno de Chivo. and my Mexican homies. I be going to Mexico fighting, and I be all through Tijuana. And one of my big brothers, Felipe Leon, is be deep in the boxing game. Yeah, I was in Mexico, bro. Good looking, bro. I really appreciate that because a lot of people be hating, and that's the thing what we here to talk about today. This is what makes me the GOAT. You not as technical as you think, my man. Rolly, listen. Everybody gets work on my channel because when I was out there boxing, they was giving me work, and I accepted it. I loved it. I ate it. It made me better. This is why I'm a GOAT. If you mad at it, we can get work over it in the boxing gym. I have no problem getting some work with a brother to showing the real craftsmanship of boxing. So if you take it personal, don't. It's all to help you and make you better. I promise you. It's all how you use the yang. Pause, but no pause. It's all about how you use it. Now, you could take everybody criticizing you on the tube, on the Instagram, on the social media, and say, man, I'm gonna just fall back. And no, don't fall back. Step forward. You was on here talking how you wanted all work with champions. And when it was your time to look good, a man beat you. You lost. But they gave it to you. I understand the politics. So we not on here to play. And this is why boxing is like battle rap, because it's politics and battle rap. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, because there's money involved. You got to understand when there's money involved and it's a chance to win money and make money. It's the love of the money that ruins this sport or the game. It takes the fun away. Because even though it's about money and putting on for the entertainment, and everybody will get paid due to the it factor that they do have. Some have to earn it. Some get it by fighting. Some get it by having bars. Some get it by performing a bar. So you can really see it's all the same game, but it's all 90% mental, Mike P. I'm hitting on different dimensions in one live. Come on. This is Harden with the, and I told you about my basketball. We don't have to even I did that too. You know what I mean? It's dimensions and a multiverse in one uni, whatever you want to say. Because my people created language. I can go where you got Abraham, and you have an Ibrahim. It's the same name from Arabic to Hebrew. They changed the I and they change it in Ibrahim, and then it's ah. That's a I. That's a E. That's a I. That's how Russ real language off the hieroglyphs. But we gonna leave that alone. That's another day. That's another day. Listen, when you know what I know, it don't matter what you talk about. The bars is just. Now that I'm settled in, after I went through a couple traumatizing moments, you know what I mean, in my life, it took me a while because I used the yang or the positive to make me go this way. That's a trick you got to learn. And once you start doing that, you will see things will work out in your favor, dog. I'm on here to teach. I'm on here to help you. You know what? You right. Listen. Hey, Carvin. You right. I'm done. Let's get back to boxing. Listen, I know energy so well that when somebody say don't give them too much, that ain't Carvin talking. That's somebody talking through Carvin telling me, hey, blood, you swagging, but you don't need to give away too many gems because then you going to cause an argument because people going to want to think they know or want to put, and then when you trying to teach them, they're not going to want to learn. Come here, Zoe. Come here. Come here, Zoe. Like when I get to talking like this, Zoe start coming in here. Zoe mean life. Come on. I told you, hey, blood. You see this pillow? I really come from that. I really come from that. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to subdue the animal. You got to learn how to grab the animal, dog. Hold it down, control it, tame it. That's what the Bible be talking about. And this ain't even, oh no, not to be spooky, but it tell you in the story that he made man and he made animal and he made man have dominion over all animals. But you know you can't subdue no lion in real life. So what is they talking about? You gotta study. Listen to me. Shout out to my man Piper Boy again. Real good brother. But to go back to what I was talking about, Rolly, dog, you know, you gotta this is where like I get what people be doing and I appreciate Floyd. I do, man. Cause you gotta remember, man, Floyd is a good brother, man. He only want right for his people who he see working. And he seen Rolly working, trying to spar, getting work. So Floyd is gonna reward the man who's putting in work. And that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I cannot disagree. And Floyd gonna test you. Okay, you say you ready. It's time to get this 12-rounder in. You ready? You've been working. You've been in the gym. He know Rolly been in the gym. He did 12. Listen, I'm gonna show you how I got balance, dog. Rolly, you gonna get this work, but you gonna get this work in an experience way. So it don't bring you down. You know what I mean? It's a difference between being ready and being prepared. Oh, it's two different things, dog. Being ready and being prepared is just two different things, dog. You know why I'm gonna say that? Because what describes them lets me know. When somebody say if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Okay, that's one. But being prepared means you're taking the actual necessary steps to prep the food so that it can be cooked. Prep. Prepared means pre. That means before, when you prep food or you prepare, bro, it's very important because that means it's science involved. Just off the simple fact, and hey, listen, this is crazy what I'm about to say. Crazy with a K. Ready is one syllable. Prepared is two syllables. Ready, like Cassidy be saying, it's easy to rhyme cat with the hat, the dog. It's easy to get in the ring and shoot just the jab straight every time like this. Ready, that's one word. I'm ready. I know how to jab. Right there. I know how to rap. I know how to tap. I don't cap. That's easy. But when you got to be prepared, now that's two syllables. You've added a dimension, dog. That's facts. You start out with a dot on a piece of paper. Once you add one dot, that's two dots. You draw one line. That's, hey, it's two dimensions. That's facts. So being ready is not the same as being prepared. It's not. Even in language. That's why you have to understand and language, etymology of language, dog. I told you I'm on here to be on some. Listen, I know I'm speaking truth into the ether because I got 22 people in the chat and 22 likes. I know numbers. I got 22 on my arm. I can't make this up, dog. Jay-Z, 22 twos. Named his daughter Blue Ivy. IV, Roman numeral for 4. When you add 2 and 2 together, that's 4. 4 makes a 2-dimensional square. We're in a 3rd-dimensional universe. That's a cube. You step inside of a squared circle. You step inside of a squared circle. So that's a cube. When you bend your knees, you better at boxing. The more syllables you could put together in a battle rap, you're a better rapper than other rappers. The more schemes and punches that you can put together like Voltron, you get a, Come on, bro. Daylight, Lux, T-Rex, Murder Mook, Tay-Rock, Jersey Twerk when he ain't choking. Like, come on, bro. T-Top. Like, shout out to Easy the Block Captain. You one of them, but you still gotta work. I don't care. Zoe had enough. You see how she come in for a little bit. She got what she needed. She out. Zoe mean life, though. It's a Greek name for life. And the Greeks learned everything from the Egypt or Hikiptu. It's so many names. Kemet was the actual country. You know what I mean? Memphis was the capital. You know what I mean? I'm on Twitter right now. I stay on this Twitter. Yeah, man. So this is why I'm just giving y'all a really this live is about to be crazy. I can tell because I'm just hitting so many different dimensions. This is why boxing is like battle rap. Now, I'm going to tell you why. And I might change the name because you're not as technical as you think. It's the same name, but it's boxing and battle rap. It's boxing and bars. This is why my channel is crazy. Mike P first. Mike P, bro. Your feelings is hurt, bro. You must have been reading the wrong book. You haven't been policing your own brain. That's bars. Mike P, you haven't been policing your own brain, bro. You have to pay attention to the woman in you. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I don't. Because in science, everybody know you have a masculine portion of your brain and you have a feminine portion of your brain. That's the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative, the sun, the moon, the water, the fire. It don't matter. Mike P, the game is 90% mental, even when you getting beat up in boxing. But we gonna get to that because Rolly is the topic, the subject of topic, the objective today. But before you do anything, and my man, my older brother, my teacher, Ra Unnefer Amen, taught me this. Before anything happens in the physical, it happens in places you can't see first. It's an order of operations. Anything you do, even a thought is, listen, bro, on a certain plane, ain't no such thing as time. So on this plane, time, it does exist. So you got to remember, it takes no time for you to think of something if you take the time to start doing it. Yeah, bro, I'm on a different level. What's up with babe? You got to be careful coming in here. I got different cameras up and they can see different stuff. And you're not even dressed how you would want to be dressed. And I'm posting it. So I'm just letting you know before you come in. I have the GoPro and the camera going at one time. Yeah, it's a real production. So you need something? No, I didn't eat. I was waiting on the beans that you said you was going to do, baby. Beans. No, I don't think so. From what I'm looking at, no. But I'm going to have to check the GoPro footage because I'm taping in 2.7K. So when they done, they can get the 2.7K playback. If you add if you add 2.7 together, what do you get? Listen, if you add 2 and 7, you get 9. Listen, it's things that happen. It's 9 steps before you get to the 10th step. Once you get to the 10th step, you get to this, the physical. I'm saying that to say battle rap and boxing go hand in hand. Mike P wasn't even getting beat up with shot, but was he? Because he couldn't take mental punishment. It made him forget his rhymes, dog. Listen. Even the battle rap blogs can't make. Even though they making it entertaining, I'm making it technical. My channel is about technical skill. And when you get to technical, it's science involved. And like Cassidy be saying, it's science. I'm giving you the actual factual science, bar none. These are things that are facts, bro. You can look them up. Anybody can cross-reference what I'm saying. Things, that's why they call it the psyche. It's not the psyche, is about the spiritual world. It's not about it's about the mental, because nobody can listen. I just thought about something the other day, dog. I can't say it. But it's listen, you never know what your intestines look like inside of your body, even when you alive. When you die, you never see it. So I'm just saying, it's things that happen to you in a certain part in the world before you see. It's energy out there, bruh. Once the energy forms, then you have your thoughts. Then once you have your thoughts, you start these. Mike P could not take bill collector hitting him with lyrical punches, bars, physical stuff. And the thing is, I seen it live. After Bill Collector hugged him, it made me realize, dang, this is a different type of battle rap, because these brothers getting paid a type of money where even though they bringing a personal business into it, he hugging him saying, hey, bro, I just aired you out. I barred you up so bad that nobody is ever going to do you like this. You got to get better from this. If you don't, Mike P, you said some stuff so crazy, bro. If I can reach in the camera, bro. And at the highest level, bro, I'm telling you, it don't matter what color you is. If you got bars, you got bars. And that's when I agree with Lord Jamar, but I disagree because it's balance. Because once you choose to do the purest form of something and somebody airing you out like that, bro, you gotta just be like, man, I don't care if he white or black. He putting his life on the line. They telling his real life. It's no different from boxing. When you step in the boxing ring, you put your life on the line. This is why I'm the GOAT. Chivo, Cuerno de Chivo, the horn of a goat, AK-47. I could kill you with words, bars, and I could really dress you up. Piper Boy, when you actually get to me and we spar, I'm going to touch you so bad, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I really know the craft. I know it mentally first. I know it on a science level. That's why they say it's a sweet science. I know it on a science level. I understand it so that I can overstand it. It's balance. I overstand it so much that I understand it. Understand it, I'm looking at boxing from this level. Overstand it, I'm right here. You got to understand, I've been in there with world champions, Willie Nelson. I've been in there with Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. I've been in there with Andre Berto, Amir Khan, Kareem Mayfield, who was a regional champion. You know, and that's hard to do with no promoter. You know what I mean? That's facts. I've been in there with a lot of people, dog. I've been in there with a lot of fighters, man. A lot of amateur champions. Just a lot. So I understand the fact that, because even though people losing and people hitting hard, or is they really hitting hard? Or is it that me saying they hitting hard? It's up to you. It's really up to you. Yeah, you hitting hard, but I don't care. That's when you start. It's mental after that. Bill Collector was punching, scheming. It was so crazy. Mike P was like, amazing. He was giving him his respect right then and there. And that is no different from Roberto Duran with Sugar Ray Leonard, no mas. I don't want no more work. Mentally, I'm not there. You caught me. You got me. The first time I was mentally there. I was willing to die. This time, I wasn't. I couldn't get myself mentally prepared. Not ready. Roberto Duran was ready to fight, but he wasn't mentally prepared, dog. Mike P wasn't mentally good. Shout out to Goods. Good. This is why boxing and bars is the same, dog. I'm a GOAT, bruh. And at this time, I'm going to choose my time to be fiery. I've been humble. And that's where Hamza could come in. Hamza means lion, steadfast. I was born again. I took my shahada. My name is Hamza. Hamza was somebody who took up for Muhammad the prophet. May peace be upon him. You know what I'm saying? He accepted Islam off protection of the prophet. That's why my name is my name. Pusha T said that. My name is my name. I read that yesterday in a book called The Pert Ibn Haru. And that's why I'm just trying to tell you. I am that I am, dog. It's crazy. And listen, when I am that I am is the Eid that just passed because Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac, and then a burning bush talked to him. If I'm not mistaken, and he used a chivo, a goat, a sheep in place. And then that's what I'm saying, bro. It's different. It's different with me. So that's what I'm saying. You know, the burning bush said, I am that I am. He said, hey, man, who do I tell you? Who do I tell that, man, how do I even thank you for this knowledge? I want to tell everybody because I know now. He said, man, I am that I am. I, one I, am, singular present. That's it. I am that I am. You know what I mean? Cuerno de Chivo. You know what I mean? It's all, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, if you... Hey, bro, I wouldn't even do that to these young brothers, bro. I really would break a young man down for the simple fact that I would be doing it, and Allah, the supreme creator, the energy, the spirit, the Ruach Elohim, the spirit of God Almighty, whatever you want to call the supreme energy, I feel in my heart that they would give me the victory because I'm going to get up there and tell people the truth, bro. The real truth. No filtration, because that's all I've been giving y'all. I've only been here to help y'all. Even though I wasn't eating right at a point. You got to remember, it's a process. It's anything. It's a preparation. I was getting ready. You see how you got to put something before ready? You got to add more syllables. You can't just say, I'm ready. Yeah, all right, you ready? Bang. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you ready. You took the shot. But if you was prepared, you would have slipped the shot. Mike P was getting mentally beat up. It started with Ryder. That's why Ryder should have won. That's the whole point of battling. Ryder should have won off the simple fact that it's no different from how Bernard used to do people in the ring and how Floyd do people in the ring. After you fight them, you're not the same no more. You then took a mental whooping to where the point where you off. You're not, your confidence is hurt. That's why Ryder should have won. He beat him up with the words, his performance, the silk, the everything. Ryder Ramon. He did it in such a fashion that it bruised his mental spirit, and he could not perform in his craft against the next opponent to where he just lost. It's no different in boxing. We'll get to that. And later on, because we're going to talk about that, because that's another portion of what we need to talk about today. But we're on Mike P first, and then Rolly. It's bars and boxing. That's why I changed to it's still Garlic Butter Gang. We still giving out the Garlic Butter Gang. Listen, we give out the Garlic Butter Gangster Gratitude Award. See, this is why you see all them bars I threw in there. I'm not a rapper, but if I wanted to, I really could. You understand what I'm saying? If I really sat down and worked on the craft of syllables, listen, garlic butter gangster gratitude award. That's what I give out when your bars is official. You speaking right and true. You get that. Hey, Gary Russell was in there. Gary Russell, you got to remember, Gary. So many fighters skipped over Gary Russell, Abner, Frampton. They don't even mention him because Gary Russell understand who he is. You see how he come to the ring in his comedic attire. He know who he is, man. I know who I am. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Mike P didn't know who he was, and he put too much eggs in one basket. You can never do that. You never do that, bro. You put all your eggs go in one basket. That's the Creator Supreme basket. That's the first egg. That's the first everything. That's all you bank it on every time. Secondly, you got to be able to be prepared, not ready. And he would just blame it on the 2 weeks. Goods was right. He didn't want to be up there from jump. It had nothing to do with the 2 weeks. He wasn't mentally prepared. Now, we off Mike P. Hey, Mike P, graduate from that. Learn your lesson. I'm going to send you this, bro. I really want y'all to watch this, man. I'm only here to try to help, bro. For real, I'm gifted with things that other people don't get gifted with because they don't take the time to sit their ass down and study. That's why, bro. And I mean this because I spend a currency, electricity, money on battle rap, bro. I love to watch y'all perform. It reminds me of boxing. So when I see y'all do y'all thing, I want to see y'all do good. I don't like when they choking. I want to see everybody get up there and fight back, counter, rebuttal. You see how that go hand in hand? A counter is a rebuttal. You gotta learn how to freestyle. That means think on your toes. You have to be light on your feet. Come on. I'm a GOAT. Y'all should be listening to me. I know y'all listening to a lot of different people. Listen to your battle rap homies, but listen to me when you want to cultivate your life on a different level. Because I'm trying to tell you, I can help you do it. It's not about battle rap. It's about battling a whole nother energy. So you can understand how to build the pyramid, like Luck said. It is big at the bottom, but it gets slim as it grows. You have to study the pyramid. But what pyramid is they talking about? Is they talking about the pyramids of Giza, of Hufu? It's not Khufu. It's Hufu. Hufu. Khufu. Hufu. Hufu. You got to understand. I don't understand the language. It's not Khufu. It's Hufu. Who? You got to understand that. Or is it about another pyramid? It's another pyramid that you can't see. A temple that you can't see. The temple was not built by man. I want man to go into the temple not built by man. Come on, dog. It's written down as public knowledge at this point. I'm allowed to say that. I'm allowed to say that. Hey, bro. All right, you want to talk about that? I'm a segue. It's different dimensions because what I put in my body is a part of my diet. That's why I chose to be vegan. The herb that I do choose to take is a sativa. A tiva. It's a female. Anytime language, you have a Niger, you have a Nigeria, you have a senor, you have a senorita. This is why I be trying to tell y'all, I'm not trying to demonize no culture, but I'm black, dog. My people invented language. I understand it has to have balance. You have a senor, you have a senorita. We invented the language of the tongue. That's why Spanish, you must learn Spanish. We invented the language of the guttural throat, the the huh, the hulla, the amen. We invented when you put those languages together, you get amen, heru. When I chose to smoke a sativa, it opens up a certain part of a feminine energy that's trapped inside. And if I cultivate it the right way, I can get better out of the herb. I also drink the herb. I steep it. You got to learn how to do different things. That's why I actually do good. I don't smoke to smoke. I don't just do that. That's not what that's for. That you got to learn how to use everything, dog. This is what you sat here for. You pick up something, you sit down, you bow your head in the book. Bow. The bow can make you famous and it can also put you in a casket. Come on, man. It's about bars and boxing. This is off the top. I don't be writing this down. I choose to do things different. You know what I mean? It's hot in here. I closed the door. I closed the window. I have to keep the sound in because I've been doing this and my neighbors be complaining I'm too loud. I got bars, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you just listen. So Mike P, dog, you got to understand it's about mental. It's about mental. It's about the things you can't see. Yeah, bro, it's real. It's real. It's real. So I'm just saying, man, we on now that we off Mike P. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I spent a currency on battle rap. I love the competitiveness. Brothers is actually making, listen, battle rap is so crazy. If you hear something, it don't matter who you is. My woman is an English major. She majors in English and words. She writes for companies, for other people, for a company called Philo. Download Philo, matter of fact. It's live TV. It's a streaming service and it DVRs. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that's another thing. But she heard me listening to New Jersey twerking certain battle rappers, and she said they can make way more money. I said, babe, what are you talking about? Every battle they getting 10 racks a battle. If they take 10 battles in a year, that's how much you get paid a year. Like, you looking at it in a corporate construct, but then they turn battle rap into corporate. Listen to what I'm saying, dog. They turn it into corporate. That's how the energy is. I be watching battle rap. They be saying stuff so crazy. Like I said, my girl understand English and understand figurative language, allegories, fables, parables, all the things they talk about in a Quran, a Torah, a Pert M. Haru, Egyptian Book of the Dead, Book of the Gates, all the books. She heard that figurative language and was like, oh, when she start really listening and was like, and I was like, babe, he said, and bro, you see how he can break the ceiling? She was like, that's crazy, babe. Like, it battle, I be watching and I just be like, oh, that's he killing him. Listen to the words I'm saying. He killing him, but he not even touching him. That means battle rap is very important. It's always the purest. And that's why people be booing Cassidy and they not giving him a chance, because he not rapping like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? All the people you praise, they rap like Lux. That's facts. They learning from Lux. Cassidy saying, I was doing this before Lux was doing this. What is you talking about? And they demonized him, because I felt like now that I know what I know, Cassidy is a very charismatic person, and he coming off so brash. Like, come on, dog. Y'all don't see how freeway, bro. Come on. I was piecing up syllables, and Cassidy said all these battle rap. Everything Cassidy said is true. Everything Cassidy said is true. He said that rappers is professional battle rappers can't have 3 rounds. It's professional boxers that don't know how to do a fundamental jab. Rolly was jabbing, dragging his back foot, not bringing his foot with him, but he in the gym all day. He's ready for 12, but not prepared for 12. Bars. That's how you place a bar in there, where you break him down to build him up. When he hear this, he gonna be like, if he humble. That's the key. You got to be humble. If you're not humble, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. It's not going to matter. You got to be humble. You have to be humble. It starts with humility first. Then you can talk your ish. So when Cassidy started out as a battle rapper, he became a mainstream artist, took it to the highest platform, and then came back to battle rap to try to show people, and they demonized him. That's what Jesus did. If listen, Jesus went into the temple of Giza of Egypt at 12. He went into the temple of Hufu. That's a fact. That's where you go in real life to get your amanship, or if however you want to put it. That's a fact. You have to take your pilgrimage to Egypt, to Egypt. That's how you really pronounce it. Then in Giza, he come out. He see by the time he come out of Egypt or out of the pyramid, it's for what you can't see. He's telling a physical story to get you somewhere spiritually. That's what a parable, a allegory is. A religious story. Let me have a drink of Tefnu. Listen, you see the cup. You have to do your research. I don't do things for no reason at all. I'm showing y'all how bars is really supposed to be presented. I can't make it up. Everything you see, you gotta understand what I'm saying. Cassidy came back. He did no other. All the things I'm saying about Cassidy, you can't say it's not true. It's documented on YouTube. As for all the people who don't want to say it, they was hating. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. You can act like they delusional and go here and there with it. It don't matter. It's not delusion, dog. Hold on, I'm giving a break. Hold on real quick. I gotta shed more light on the subject. Daylight. Come on, man. That's why he enlightened. He used to be a street, but now he's opened the way. So anyway, because you know what I mean? Some people still ain't gonna never get it. Hey, tell Cassidy to watch this. If you really on my live, you watching, tell Cassidy to watch this. I talked to Cass. I bought a hat from him. Y'all see me? I bought the Bars hat. I got it. I got on my Gleason. You know what? You right. You said that for Carvin, bro. You get the garlic butter gang. You get the garlic butter gangster gratitude award today. You official. You marked in. You don't need to be no moderator. You marked in. You heard it. Everybody gonna hear it. We started out with the Gleasons, but we gonna take it to the Cassidy. I can't let y'all see too much of the claws. Watch how I come back on. Well, let me fix my crown. Shout out to Cassidy. I support Cassidy, dog. I'm a Cassidy fan. I don't care. He be saying crazy. His lyrical ability is crazy. I don't care what nobody say. On beat, I don't never listen. He body 40 Cal. 40 Cal tried to get live with Cal. He never came back. Linking, bro. Listen. You see, I got the hat. I need another Cassidy. I need a red one of these, and I need a navy blue one, and I need. Hey, Cassidy, dog. You got to make the hats with the different color barcodes. You know what I'm saying? So I could buy them because I need different colors because I be wearing these with all different types of swags, and I hit different dimensions, Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really trying to put on. Like, I support. I thought Cassidy beat Goods. I'm sorry. Goods, I love you. I thought he beat you. Like, battle rap is about being factual. That's why I believe what Cassidy was saying. Listen, you went gold in the streets. What? Nobody recognized you from that. I'm just saying, for the same way Goods can criticize Mike P, I'm gonna criticize Goods on that factor as a fan from the outside looking in. You could talk money to Cassidy, but at all actuality, you can't. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just facts. I mean, you did good in the battle though, and you did what you supposed to do, painting a narrative. You know what I mean? And a lot of these people, they paint narratives without actually being prepared to even put the brush to the canvas. By the time you put the brush to the canvas, that's just the icing on the cake. It's no different. It's like when you spreading icing on the cake. You come on, man. Shout out to Chess. You know what I mean? You have to understand what I'm saying, dog. The man Rolly got in talking. You can't listen. Rolly, I know you think you hit hard, bro. I'm not. I'm on here to break your style down for you so you can get better at boxing. I'm not on here to dog you. This is not personally how you are as a person, because I know you a good young brother. You work hard in the gym. So it's up to you how you take this. It's not up to me, because you hear how I'm coming. You hear my energy. You know what's good. And if you want to get some work, that's anybody. Cassidy, because I heard Cassidy be boxing. Piper Boy Williams be boxing. Whoever. I've been in the ring with these guys. Yeah. A lot of people think they hit hard and they think they know what hitting hard is, but they don't. And that's why this is why we gon' even in battle rap, they thinking they be like, they'll say a punch, and this is why when the no crowd, the gas is not there. If you know how to cultivate energy, when somebody go, yeah, you know how to say, oh, it is working. And then when there's no gas, can you have self-belief? That's why it's about things you can't see. Self-belief. Nobody knows if you believe in yourself. You only know that after you see the fight. It's about things you can't see. So that's what I'm saying. It don't matter what you talk about, dog. It don't matter what it is. It's all the same game. It's all the same game, dog. And I understand that. It could be the Matrix movie. It's the same game. It's the same game, bro. It can be a computer. It's the same game. It's the same game, dog. It's good, bro. For you putting out that energy and he see it, he gonna know what it is. He gonna know because he follow me. I'm Killertainment. Come on, bro. And that's how I can bring you even to another dimension. What's up? It's Killertainment. It's me. I'm Troy Killertainment King. That's that. All of the names that I have created go under that name, dog. Hamza is a different part of me, bro. But that's me. That's the real me. That's the inner me. That's the inner me. Killertainment is the person. Cuerno de Chivos is the person that boxes. It's good, but you got to send the energy to the chat, not to the chat, but to the Cash App. $ Cuerno de Chivo. $ Cuerno de Chivo with a K, not a C, because I'm African. I'm Egyptian. Kimet. That is with a K. We don't use the C. We use the C with the H in some words. The Greek wanted to use the C instead of the K because they wanted to be opposite. They wanted to hide the knowledge, but that's what you're supposed to do. You can't fault the man because he's doing what he's learned to do from me. I create hieroglyphs out of the ether so that you can understand, but you have to sit down and study. Rolly, you can't just talk. It's no balance in your approach, bro. You can't just yap. You have to be in the gym. Yes, you are in the gym. You're working very hard because you were ready for 12 rounds, but you weren't prepared. For example, rule number 1, I'm going to get up and show you. Because they're going to be able to see this. They're going to really be able to see it. Listen, bro. When you jabbing and you going forward on your jab, as you can see, When you jab, you got to take 2 steps. 1, 2. You see that? That was 2 steps. This is a quick synopsis on how you're not prepared for the top level boxer. You weren't jabbing. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to get low. Wow. That's how you jab. Listen, if you want to really know how I be jabbing, you could just go on my gram, Killertainment, or at Corner de Chivo. Or you can hit me on Twitter, at Killertainment, at Corner de Chivo, a.k.a. Hamza. Jab. That's me just showing you how to jab. You know what? I got on these bulky shoes. This is why boxing, the boxing shoes are made the way they made. So you can get on your toes with no problem. Yeah, that's how you jab. Look, see, watch how I jab in. Yeah, see how I took 2 steps? Rolly is jabbing. Look, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. You see that? Rolly is doing this. And then he's dragging this. Hey, bro, you are open for a pull counter. Can you see me, blood? You open for a pull counter. If you get in the ring with me, with Troy, and I'm left-handed, that means you in line for me. I'm lefty. I see different. It's a fact. Left-handers see different. They do different. It's different angles. It's a cube. It's a squared circle. I told you, a triangle, a circle, and a square is the same thing. You can prove it if you sit down and study. Math represents it. The stars do. My body does. The ground, the earth. I'm telling you, if you not dragging your feet and then you jabbing, blood, and you jabbing like this, just pull it up. I'm not trying to poop on you. You jabbing like this, bro. Every time you jab, that's the same jab. I'm not even going. You jabbing that way because you don't have real defense. Like, this is why I'm saying you can't just be talking. You can't just be talking, and you can't just be ready. You have to add syllables, like my man Cass say. You gotta double up on the syllables. You gotta add more dimensions. The more syllables, the more dimensions. You take 1 dot, that's no dimensions. You add a dot, you draw a line, that's 1 dimension. You draw another line, you add another, you could take that, do double the lines. You got 1 dot, you add double, that's 2 dots. You add double, that's 4 dots. That's 2 dimensions. Remember, you went from 0 to 1 line, that's 1. You double up. 0 to 1 will be double. You start out with nothing. You go to 1, that's double. You double up off that, bro. 1 line going to the next. You have 2. That's 1 line. You add a dot. You add a line. That's 1. That's 1 dimension. You double that up. You have 2 dots. Remember, you add 2. That's 4 dots. That's a square on a piece of paper. That's 2 dimensions. You double that up. You got 8 dots. That's a cube when you connect the lines. It's 3 dimensions, bro. The more syllables you learn how to rhyme with, the more dimensions you're going to be hitting. You ain't even understanding how to step with your punches the right way. Bro, you got to break yourself down, take your time, because now, due to the imbalance that you caused with yourself and saying you was ready and calling out the champions, now when they seen you, they see that you're not ready. Ain't no time to run and duck and hide. It's no different from Mike P. Stand up. Go on social media. Answer your fans. Hey, I'm about to get back in the gym. The champions is right. They right. I do need to work. If you don't do that, don't worry about getting better, bro. You gonna be done with boxing. Maybe if you boxing to try to get your family out the dirt and your peoples, That's cool. I get it. But that's only gonna last so long because that's you making money to God. It don't work like that. And we ain't gotta make it spooky. You making money to God. If you're trying to hurry up and do something, that's rushing. When you rush, you don't pay attention and you have the wrong intention. Even if you think the intention is right, it's really not right because you're rushing to get money. So don't rush, because the moment you sit down and really work on your craft, it will come to you in no time and you will look right. And then if he would have looked like he was supposed to look in this fight, they would have been like, oh snap, I'm trying to fight Rolly, or maybe I'm not. He needs to be on the pound for pound list. He only doing this with this many fights. Dang, what he's saying was true. It is balance in his words and action. Yin and the yang. You gotta have balance. Canelo, exactly. Like, you can't be talking and then you're not totally prepared, bro. You gotta be all the way prepared for boxing, bro. It's a different game when you in there, Rolly. Yes, you are correct. Bud, my man. And Shakur, Too Sharp Shakur. That's his name, bro. Y'all gotta just get that out there in the ether. His name is Too Sharp Shakur. Don't ever get him on my channel and call that man just Shakur or whatever. Shakur Steve. No, his name is Too Sharp Shakur because he's sharp mentally. That's why he's able to physically do it. You have to be sharp mentally. He's allowed to talk. He went to the Olympics. He got a silver medal. He can talk. He has enough talk and enough bite. He's balanced in his craft. He's going to be an all-time great because he has balance. Now, when he understands when to talk, how to talk, when he learned how to cultivate it, when he learned how to grow it, when he learned how to draw back and let people talk and then spank somebody. Then when he learned how to say, all right, I'm going to talk on this one and spank somebody, he is going to be over. He going to be like a Floyd. He going to transcend. When Gervonta learned, listen, Tank, I love you, bro, but everybody get work on here. I'm sorry. Everybody gets work. When Tank understand how to control his animalistic rage and act out because he don't want to look crazy in front of nobody. When you say that like that, Tank, that's your God then. Hey, I don't care what you believe. Your actions show me what you believe. When you don't want to look crazy on social media, so you looking for clout, that means social media and people, not social media, the people is your God, not the supreme energy. That's not your God. That's what mean don't put no God before me. I'm not putting nothing before me, dog. I don't care what you say about me on the tube, because I experienced it. Dog. You got to remember, Errol Spence experienced it. You know what I mean? Shout out to the good brother Earl. We still getting work. At some time, me and Earl are still gonna get some work. But I've been in there with me and Bud getting some work. Hey, Danny, I need work. You fought to fight Earl. We need to link up so we all brothers at the PBC can be making money and keep it amongst the circle so we can grow. We need something for our own. Al Heyman is from Cleveland, bro. Hey, before I was the one on the channel talking about Al Heyman, I didn't even know he was from Cleveland, but it was something about his energy that I felt he was doing right for the sport of boxing. I'm from Akron. Come on, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to involve you so you can be involved. It says Bud got a mean streak, but he's still under control. Haven't seen from Too Sharp. Yeah, Too Sharp. On Too Sharp, he know better now. He had his couple run-ins with, different things out in the atmosphere, and he's done now. Cause now Andre Ward. Listen, listen, bro. Whether y'all know it or not, I know Dre personally. Like, I be in the gym. I see his family in the gym. I see a lot, dog. We talk. Like, I'm in a different type of circle. I know people that know people. This is why y'all choose to do this. And for the simple fact that YouTube is not giving me my just due, it's okay, because YouTube is not my... Everybody not supposed to get this type of energy. This ain't for 300 people in a live just wanting to talk about certain things. You know what I mean? This is for a select few. So remember, but you got to remember, it's documented. Once it goes on the YouTube, it's gonna pick up at some time, because somebody gonna say, I need to go back and watch some of his old stuff, and then that's when boom. I'm gonna be hey, bro, I watched the video of you. Remember, I did this. I body egos lives, and that's when I was just, I was growing. You know what I mean? I was growing so fast, people start getting away from me. Because when you grow, you move things out your way, dog. It like Ant-Man. When he growing big, stuff, if you grow big, it's stuff, particles. Like no one thing can take up the same space at the same time. That's a fact on this plane. So once you start growing, you move things. I had to grow into this to have my own. So Rolly, to get better, you have to grow. You have to have a balance of talk and a balance of action. And you have to have prepared action. You need to sit down, get off social media, get in the gym. You are not ready for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is with a Reynoso. He not, listen, and I respect your trainer, because y'all got this far off of what y'all know now. But it's a different type of, and listen, I'm black. I have nothing against another black man. I'm not down in no black man. I'm not saying, but I can choose first who is better in a demographic, because my people started the civilization. Do you understand how that worked? When my people were the founders of civilization. So when I say something, I can choose a Mexican. I could choose, because I'm not biased. Everybody is biased against me first in society, period. That's a fact. So we ain't got to do that. Shout out to this is a hybrid right here. You know what I mean? So I'm saying what I'm saying because y'all need to understand it, period. So you just gotta, man. Thank you for agreeing wholeheartedly. That means it's a full heart circle. Holy, like a whole circle. That means diet. Tank's problem is when he understand about diet, then he will understand how to control the rest. That's why I attack with diet first. Shout out to the UGC. I attack with diet first. Because when a man can go around people, and when he can keep his certain people from around him. Remember, we talking about boxing, battle rap, diet. When he can keep your diet is what go into your body. See, I ain't gonna tell you my secrets, but I mean, this is not this is just spring water. You definitely want to drink spring water, not alkaline water. Alkaline water is spring water. If you want to make it, you want to raise the pH balance of the alkaline water, you add a lemon, you add cucumber, you add natron, you add a food grade peroxide, feeding hydrogen peroxide. You dilute it. That's what will make your water alkaline, and then you drink it. You don't go get no water from somebody else who's telling you it's alkaline water, and then you think you're drinking alkaline water. That means that man is your God, because to make alkaline water is just looking it up. You could just Google it. It's called the Ethernet, the internet. You have to integrate yourself into yourself. This stuff is in books, bro. It's public knowledge. You have to go into the temple not built by man to be a vegan. Because to be a vegan, you have to study. Or you can pay a currency, a high amount of energy, to have a dietitian, somebody who gonna work with you. Hey, let me show you how to be a vegan and still be healthy. Because remember, if 2,000 calories a day is if that's what the FDA say is a substantial diet, then 2,000 calories, I need to get 2,000 calories a day on the vegan diet. Bam, there you go. Once I do that, I won't feel weak. That's why I'm saying, well, when he turned vegan, I felt weak. And you felt weak because you didn't maintain a 2,000 calorie diet. You got to understand, meat is high in saturated fat and protein. You eat one steak, that's damn near 1,000 calories. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot. You know what I mean? If you eat that, that would be it for the day. But then the nervous system in the meat is dead. It's a cannibalistic act. There's no energy in the meat, and you have carbon in your body, and your body is rechargeable. Your nervous system is electrical. When you eat plants through photosynthesis, you get the electricity. That's a fact. I'm not trying to make this weird for y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all, when I got a high school education. It's all about learning how to put it together, seeing the whole picture, the holiness of it. That's why it's only one message. When you eat the plants through photosynthesis is no different from a solar panel. The sun shine on, you get electricity, blah, 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 blah. We get that. The photos, when you eat that, you help your nervous system. You eat electrolytes. Magnetism, electricity, copper, iron. I gotta take the pills. I'm anemic. We get it now? Okay, then. When Gervonta understand a vegan diet, and not listen, everybody, well, that don't work. Hey, shut up. I'm 40 years old. If I pull my shirt up, I just turned 40, July 28th, 1980. Listen to what I just said. I just turned 40 years old, July 28th, 1980. I turned 40 July 28th, 1980. I mean, that's a fact. The moment I was born and I'm alive, I turned 40. I mean, even if even somebody say you was high, that makes sense because I'm here today. So the moment that man is just body, he's spiritual first. So I'm 40 years old. If I lift up my shirt and show you how ripped I am, you will be like, damn, there's no excuse for that. No, he need to go vegan for life. Why would you go vegan just from when you training for a fight? And then let me tell you why that's bad, Lorenzo Truck Simpson. When you do that, rest in peace, Omar Henry. Y'all might not know who he is. He was sparring Floyd on YouTube. He went for the Miguel Cotto fight. Omar Henry died of pancreatic cancer because he was fluctuating in weight, losing weight, coming down in weight, going up in weight. That puts a lot of heavy pressure on your pancreas, and you can get cancer from that because you're eating crap, then you're dieting, starving yourself. Excuse me. There's no balance in your diet. Once you're on a vegan diet, you're eating all the plants you can find, except it's a balance because you don't want soy because it's an estrogen steroid and you a man. You got to understand these different types of things. That's why I'm saying when you become a vegan, you have to sit down and learn. If you don't learn like that, you can pay somebody to do it. You'll still learn because once you see the benefits, you'll say, oh, I get it now. Like, that's crazy. I maintain a 2,000 calorie a day a diet. On the vegan, you have to be eating a lot, bro. You have to be really eating, especially when you training because you need energy to train. To do that, You can't be running around on social media and doing all this hoopla. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing anything for real. Once you start doing that and working on, and when you do that, you work on your person. You work on your person when you do that. I learned that from the good brother in the book called The Metuneter. The Metuneter. I learned that. Your person is your flesh. Yourself is your conscious, bro. It's different levels, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Ra Nefer Amen in a book called The Metuneter taught me that. He taught me, but it's a person who taught him that is who teach me. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And if he ever watched this, he gonna say, that brother own it. Yeah, YouTube did this, and that goes back to what I was saying. That's a fact. That's how you say that's a fact. That's why I'm the GOAT, because you understand it now. That's how you educate people without giving them all what you. I can't tell you the truth. You have to sit down. You're putting it together, Vincent. Garlic Butter Gangster Gratitude Award. I bow. See, the bow can raise you up, and it can also put you in the casket. But being in the casket ain't that bad. It's not. When you in the casket, you mummified. I understand my people. That's why that Egyptian stuff, yeah, you can say what you want. That means your level of intelligence is not as high as you think it is, because the hieroglyphs are rudimentary two-dimensional shapes. But when you learn how to put the shapes together, or the bars and the syllables and the sounds, nuk per amen, ami ab per abamik sat, ox at, you know what? Ox I am to et a. When you learn how to put those things together like that, those words, you get $20. Shout out to many men. Appreciate the knowledge. I went vegan for 3 months. A lot of benefits, changing my life. I'm trying to tell you, I can't make it up, dog. So, like I was saying, nuk per amen ami a per abamik sat anx I am te et a. When you learn how to put syllables together from the hieroglyphs, you create dimensional language, bro. That's why the lyricist is not, they want to dumb the language down. Listen, it's a certain demographic of people who want to dumb the language down. Because when you listen to lyrical syllables of rap, it makes you want to think. And when you're thinking, they're not leading. Think about what I'm saying. This is why Gervonta should be a vegan. Because when you become vegan, it changes the structure of the temple that you can't see. This is why Rolly has to have balance in his speech. He's not, even if he was on the vegan diet, if he was, he would know that he has to watch his words. Just by being a vegan, you understand that. You start thinking different. You start realizing, like, being a vegan ain't just about eating. Eating is the first step of your person and everything. Yeah, you can't lie. You can't lie, bruh. That's why I'm on here. This is why my channel looks the way it do now. Like I had all this equipment the whole time. I didn't know how to put it together. Listen to what I'm saying. I had this whole equipment the whole time. I just didn't know how to put it together. I'm not talking about my person. I'm talking about something different. And when you understand language and how speech is, you will understand that the words you use are very important. For abracadabra or abracadabra, abracadabra is a Hebrew word in the Bible that means I create when I speak, bro. That's a fact. So if you understand real language and you and you understand my people, they come in all shades, bruh. They could be this shade. They could be this white. Yeah, Caleb Plant. He from Memphis. Memphis was the capital of Egypt. Why you think his swag is like that? His spirit, bruh. Like, I can't make this up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Caleb Plant was always gonna be Caleb Plant. He not trying to be who he is. He is who he is, bro. And that's all I could say on that. Caleb Plant will be known as a comedic person. It's just that the highest of the comedic people skin have a certain amount of carbon because it's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And but when you a certain demographic and they want they people to be the forefront, they have to whitewash it. That's what I'm saying. You have to see how the technology in the language. But you got to understand, before light, there's darkness. The light comes out of the dark. The carbon. You can't have light without dark. You can't have dark without light. But white, the actual science of white is without color. Black has all color in it. The carbon atom is condensed light. If you condense sunlight all the way down, you get 666. 6 protons, neutrons, electrons, carbon. That's what the Bible is saying. That's public knowledge. I'm allowed to say that. The mark of the beast, 666. It's 2020. It's clear vision. You should be able to see that. 2 and 2. 2020. You add all that together, you get 4. You don't get 2020, just add up to 4. 2 and 0. Remember at the beginning of the live, if you go back, this is a scheme with punches. Remember, Tank, Rolly, all y'all who don't want to listen to Floyd, who's from Michigan, this near Ohio, this near certain parts of Canada, this near Chicago, this near the Great Lakes. All these people got different. This is why boxing, this is why the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, this is why the Midwest is, but really it's the Mid-East too, because we on Eastern Standard Time and they call us the Midwest. It's balance. I can't make it up. I'm just using what they give me in the ether. I'm just grabbing, dog. I'm just grabbing, putting it together. This is why Floyd be knowing how to break you down. It's that's why Nitty say he the rap Baphomet. He knows how to solve and coagulate. This is why it's not the devil. He has a goat head. That's a chivo with breasts. It's about balance. It shows the duality, the man energy. It's a man sitting in a yogic stance, a yoga. The Black Dravedians of the Indus Valley that I talked about at the beginning. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? It's a full circle, bro. The Baphomet like this. You have to know how to break it down to put it back together. He's known as the god of magic. It's nothing. Y'all don't even understand what y'all be watching, talking about Confederate flags. Come on, listen to me, Piper boy. They don't know what they be talking about. Come on, bro. I'm different with this. I am a king in my own right. And if anybody wants to humble themselves and sit down and learn, they can learn. If you don't want to learn, chase the money. I don't chase money. I chase the supreme creator. That's my goal in life. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's always meant to be. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You got to sit down and study. Hit the like button. You have to sit down and study, bro. Because the moment you do that, you're going into the temple not built by man. Hey. So battle rappers choking, boxers running their mouth too much, that's a choke. Rolly choke. Even listen, this how it, winning and losing is no difference. There's no difference in winning and losing. There's no difference. Of course, you rather be a winner because can you bring me some, babe? Please, please, please. A solid, babe. A solid, babe, baby, baby, babe. A solid. Um, I'm really cooking, babe. I need help. So you gotta understand, like, you gotta know how to just really be careful, bro. You really gotta just be careful. You gotta be careful, dog. You don't want to have it's all about balance. It's all about balance. You gotta know how to break it down to put it back together. It's the way you put it together. But you gotta be able to see the abstract picture and information. A lot of these guys are getting out here, they're running their mouth and they're choking. The reason, okay, my thought process is back. The reason why it's no difference between winning or losing, but everybody wants to be a winner because it's positivity in that, but it's also negativity in winning because look at Rolly. Even though he won, he lost because now we see that you're not really ready and now you got to run it back. Now, dude know what you gonna dude knows your whole game because he has more dimensions than you. Now it's up to you to really see if you're gonna humble yourself and improve or you gonna come back the same Rolly. If you come back the same Rolly, you never improved. Don't blame your coach, blame you. Because in boxing, you the boss. That's why they say you come to the thing with your chief second. The coach is not the boss. A lot of people don't understand boxing. I listen to Floyd. And that's why I be saying I need to be linked with these people. Cause I'm like an A and R. I can see what needs to be seen and say he gonna be good, but cause he work hard, but he's missing technicalities. He gonna be good cause he technical, but he over technical. Sometimes he need the loopy shots, the Mexican style. He need to add inside work and learn how to get rough. And it's things that you need in there. And it start with yourself. Diet. He need to be on this diet. He need to stay away from these people. You know what I mean? The loser can lose, and everybody like, man, he don't never win. But then the moment he do win, and he start winning, then people go, oh snap, he got better. Man, he been working. Emmanuel Augustus is an all-time great. Emmanuel Burton, Emmanuel Augustus, it don't matter because every fighter that fought him recognized him. Floyd recognized him as his hardest fight. Floyd is an all-time great. If an all-time great recognize you as your hardest fight, that means on that night you gave an all-time great everything he can work for. That makes you a second-hand all-time great. That's facts. And he's known for getting the low end of the stick. And that's how he still got the money that he got. Shout out to he from New Orleans. He lived next to water. He lived next to the ocean. New Orleans, that's next to water. I'm from Ohio. That's next to water. Listen, you got to understand what I'm saying. You got to understand what I'm saying, how it's moving. You got to understand it. How Egypt is brought there. Egypt, you got the Nile, the biggest river. It go down into Ethiopia. It's the Blue Nile and the White Nile. Then it go up and split into 4 parts into the Mediterranean. You got the Great Lakes, Ohio River come down. It go down. Memphis is in Tennessee. You see what I'm saying? Ohio is known as the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Football Hall of Fame. Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe Louis, Floyd Mayweather. Toronto, go around. Drake, come back around. Philly is by water. I'm cooking. Come on, listen. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. These people from these areas, bro, New York, the Bay, Akron to the Bay, to New York, it's markets. Listen, how I'm moving though. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta understand it so we can grow. If Rolly want to grow, he gonna get better. If he not, I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna work out. He gonna lose. Cause dude gonna say, I felt your power. You really don't have no power like that. Rolly, you don't hit as hard as you think you do. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, bro. I know everybody ain't gonna tell you, bro, but I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna give solutions. If you don't want to listen, it's up to you. Listen, it's so many people know how to splice up videos on YouTube. Why y'all not splicing up these videos? Why? Babe, man, you wanna be, I wanna cry right now. Let me show y'all. Look. Vegan. My woman is from Pakistan. She comes from the original Black Dravadians, dog. The nose of her lips, her body. Come on, man. The Indus Valley, the Black Dravadians of the Indus Valley. Kush. Indus Kush. Kush started in a whole nut. All right, bro. Y'all keep playing with me. Keep playing, bro. I got real bars. Bars that change people's lives. That's hot. We're gonna let that shit to the side. That's blazing. That's gonna cool down. But look, yeah, salute. So salute to you, sir. I humbly appreciate you, bro. Real talk, and I really mean that. Listen. Second, when you sit down and start thinking and doing better, you learn your brain is no different from any other thing. The more you use it, the better and sharper you get. The 90-degree angle, sharp. It's about the angle of a 90 degrees. A square is 90 degrees. There's 4 90-degree angles. I just gave y'all part of the riddle. I told y'all how a square, a circle, and a triangle is the same thing. I just gave it to you right there. Did you hear it? Was you listening? I can't repeat it. You're going to have to play it back. Why y'all not clipping my videos up and making them go viral? That's the part I don't get. Like, y'all not clipping this up. Listen, I'm clipping it up. I'm doing my part. The people in the chat, y'all got to clip it up. Make it go viral. How y'all do all this other nonsense that y'all choose to clip up and show people violent acts, and that's the wrong energy, bro. So for the simple, y'all blaming YouTube, y'all part of YouTube. You're a part of YouTube, brothers and sisters. You're a part of YouTube. Why are you not editing and clipping this up and then sending it off so that my channel could be on the level? The energy will come back. I'm telling you how to do it. You got to do it that way. And learn how to download this off the thing. I don't care if you do it. Download this video, however they be doing it, and clip it up and share it. And start clipping it up and sharing parts of the thing where it's bars. And then just how they doing rap songs, the favorite part is the hooks. Start sharing my hooks. You got to have bars and hooks. This what makes you a good. Then you got to have the beat, the rhythm. That's a frequency. Battle rap, there's no music. You got to have syllables, multiple syllables and dimensions. That creates a higher level of frequency. You have to eat plants. The more plants you eat, bro, the more higher level frequencies of light, electrolytes. This is all public knowledge. Electrolytes you're eating high level frequencies, bro. You're going to raise your vibrations. The more you sit down and go into the temple not built by man, you not doing shows, views, things for money. You're doing views, speaking the truth. That's why I like Piper Boy. He know what get views, but he's willing to put himself on the line first to get the views. Don't be going at me, because he don't want, but he keeping it all the way a buck. He from Cleveland. Al Heyman keeping it a buck. He putting it, he keeping it balanced. He letting black fighters get their money, but then he letting them fight who they want to fight. He letting them be their own boss. He letting them could raise their spirit up high like Floyd, or he could let them make only a certain amount of money like Adrian and never really get to that level. Yeah, see, I could go with Adrian and tell you about AB too. He from Cincinnati. I'm trying to tell you how this is working. AB's problem is diet. Who he hang around? What he do? The moment you change your diet and become vegan, Adrian Broner will be at 130 whooping everybody. He will actually have to let people rest because everybody know Adrian Broner at 130 is unbeatable. He will go down in the Hall of Fame within the next 2 years if he became vegan. Because he started at 130 and his body was young. As you get older, your body can do the same things due to the diet that you choose to take on. If people watch this and watch my old footage, I was 170. I was a meat eater. I had a lot of whey protein. I was big. I thought that was it. I would get tired in 6-round fights because I would have to cut a lot of weight. When I took on the vegan diet, I could see now that I would never get tired. Once I could maintain a 2,000 calorie diet for 8-week camp, an 8-week camp will probably be long for me being a vegan because my body is already ready. I can just go straight to a camp and start working on my skills. I'm 148 today. You know what I'm saying? I know how to eat. That's what I'm saying. I can help brothers if they want help and if they want to listen, or because Al Heyman is really a Amen in his own right because he plays the background. He's unseen. It's the thing. It's to go into the temple, not built by man. That means not a church. I'm Muslim, not a mosque. It's an ideology to get you to a higher point, but you need the mosque because some people don't get the information. They don't know how to put it together off rip. So the religion keeps the essence of my God, of my creator, the supreme being alive. You need religion. It keeps the essence alive. For not every man can just be spiritual off rip. Do you not know how? You don't come out the womb walking. You come out crawling. Everybody crawled and you walk. So for some people need religion, some people could tap in off rip. That's why they play tap in, tap in. You hear the language, bro? I got real bars. I'm telling you. If you start learning to listen, y'all can grow. You know what I'm saying? You have to tap in. You have to go into the temple not built. I'll put you on the books, Kevin. I'll put you on. First start out with the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I'll show you what it looked like. I'm going to show you what it looked like. Hold on. You know what? For the simple, you know what? I'm going to show you who on the cover. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you who on the cover. Or I'm going to show you what's good, dog. You asked. Remember, in the Bible, it says you have not because you ask not. Hold on. Oh, my dude from Philly calling me. What's up with Bobby, blood? What? Hey, you on my YouTube? No, you on there right now? Yeah, I'm on there right now, and I'm giving that work right now. You need to tune in. This is my man Bobby from Philly. He can vouch for everything I'm saying. Now, what's your YouTube name? Troy Killertainment King. We brothers. I'm his big brother. He don't even know my YouTube because we don't even talk about that type of stuff. That's just other stuff. Yeah, Troy Killertainment King. You know, I'm about to tap in though. I'm about to tap in. He just said it. He about to tap in. Say it again, Bob. I'm about to tap in, man. Real talk. He from Philly. Philly is one of my homes, dog. I've been there. Shout out to Greg Hackett. Just type in Troy King, and then Elijah come up and go to my page, and I'm gonna hit you. I'm going in. Look, hold on. I'm about to show y'all what the book look like, so y'all can see it. Who on the cover? Hold on. Listen, I can't find the picture of the book I got, because even in that, you gotta find it. If you got Apple, I'm gonna tell you what to do. You go on Apple. You go on Apple and you type in Egyptian Book of the Dead. It's a green man on the cover, sitting. Hold on. I'm about to show you. I'm gonna screenshot it so you can see. Because if you ask, I want you to have the knowledge, bro. And listen, it's not what you think. It's not what you think, bro. It's not what you think. I'm gonna bring it up to the camera and show you. If you wanna learn something, study this book. Y'all see that? Study this. Study. Stop running your mouth. Sit your behind down. Get in the book and study, dog. That's what it looked like. Just read it, man. Just read it. Change your diet, man. Do better. Put that down for my brothers, man. But yeah, so go back to what I was saying. When you understand these things, man, you understand that being a vegan is important. These things are very important to raise your vibrations, your frequencies, because the game is 90% mental. And on my channel they're got at number 9 again. Tap into it. The game is 90% mental and 10%. In the Bible, it say you tithe with 10%. So what is they talking about? What is we tithing with? You really giving your money? And that's the thing. You haven't set, and then a fool apart ways with his money. So you can't blame the preacher or the man who receives the money, even though he's still at fault, because he's trying to sell hope for his people. And to do that, he gets a large currency. Now, what he does with his money, that's where you get the full circle comes in. Because now you see these preachers, what are they really doing now? Like the Osteens and these guys, I need to know. You know what I mean? Are they doing for the black community? Because now that you have these big churches, are you housing the homeless in these churches? Listen, I got bars on every level. What you doing with your money? Are you sharing it? What is you doing? Shout out to Bob. Bobby, I'm tapped in. My God, Philly is in here. Hey, Bobby, I need you to hit Danny. I need this work, bro. I'm trying to come out to Philly because I'm going to be at your crib. So look. Once you start, remember, I told you I was Muslim too. You know what I mean? I'm a Jew also. You know what I mean? I'm a Christian. You know what I mean? But what makes me first is I'm black. And I'm Nigerian Yoruba. And the people who conquered Egypt last was the new Arabs. And the new Arabs, they conquered Egypt, and that's why they there now. But that's not their land. They know that. Once you start reading these books, it'll tell you, if you steal from this land, It's public knowledge. If you it said in the books, I'm not even gonna tell you which book. You have to study. But it says if you steal anything from this land, Negro, Libyan, Syrian, that means even if a person from the land steal and don't give homage and tell where the real is coming from in a certain portion, your body will not be able to hold the beams of the sun. I read it. It scared me. The energy, I said, oh, I'm done. But it's how you put the energy out there, though. But if you want to study, you got to study, bro. You got to read. You got to read, bro. You got to. And I usually don't eat after sundown, but everything in balance. And I'm allowed to because I'm trying to build with y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm going to thank Allah, the supreme creator of all. I'm going to thank it. I'm going to thank him. And by way of thanking him, I'm going to thank Al Sadis. Thank the Al Sadis in me. See, I just taught you something. You didn't even hear me. I just taught you something. And that's why you got to sit down and study. That's why you got to understand the diet, what I'm telling you. How am I every religion, bro? Because you got to understand every religion only has one message. It's only one supreme creator. It's only one. It don't matter if it's mathematics, astrology, biology, geology. It's only one message. When you study something to the deepest of it, it don't matter if it's boxing. It don't matter if it's diet. It don't matter if it's culinary arts. It don't matter what it is. When you get into really the deepest of the knowledge and understanding and start putting it to the test and then start gaining wisdom, you understand what Jesus was talking about. And why the Jews said Jesus wasn't a Jew, and he said, I am a Jew. And in the Bible, it says a Jew was inward, not outward. But then you have people saying that they the real Jews. It don't matter if you black. The point of saying the real Hebrews is saying the people of my color, because Israel is on the tectonic plate of Africa. That's a fact. Egypt and Israel is on the same tectonic plate. Yes, mono. Egyptian religion is a monotheism. We was the first with monotheism. Atum, atom, the atom. If you break everything down to the atom, that's one thing. In Egyptian religion, atum is the head. Because science is religion. Do you even know what the word religion, this how I can be every religion? Because the word religion itself means re. Re means to rewind, to bring back. Legion means law. Liger. Legion. Liger. Legalities. Law. To bring me back, to tie me back to the law. Black people are from the earth. The 666. We are indigenous. Black people are the only people indigenous to the earth. Everybody else is native. Native mean you were born here. It don't mean you come from the soil. You can't come from the soil. Your skin ain't the same color as the soil. You got to remember, it's red soil too. But you can't grow everything in red soil like you can black soil. The darker the soil, the darker the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You know what I'm saying? So think. You have to go into the darkness so you can be enlightened. Remember, it's light at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel is dark. Listen. Y'all just don't know what y'all be saying. I'm sorry. Y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. That's why I have to get on here, and that's what boxing too. And that's why I need y'all to do this. I'm telling you, hey, start sharing my stuff and quit playing. Because I'm going to start giving you, I'm going to find out who you is, just donating his money. And I'm going to just say, man, I don't want your money. I want you to share my material. I'd rather take you sharing my material than giving me the money. You know why? That's no difference between a homeless man coming in at McDonald's and you feed him that garbage. Instead of feeding him the garbage, won't you give him a job? Teach him how to fish. Don't feed him a fish. And that's why I break away. My friends that I have, they start to disperse and get away from me because I'm growing. I'm teaching myself how to fish. So I'm adding more skills into the chamber. And they want me to fish for them. And they not. So our energy's not matching. Yeah, I told you, bro. I don't do all the ways of the Egyptians and he was mighty in his deeds. Yes, the Egyptians have many gods, but doesn't 5 people make up a Captain Planet? I bodied you, but I showed you right there. Doesn't 4 cats or how many cats make up a Voltron? Come on, man. Come on, dog. That's what I'm saying. You don't understand. You have to solve and coagulate. Everything has multiple parts that make up one thing. Did Jesus not go into the temple of Egypt at 12? Moses learned in all the ways of the Egyptians. And when he turned his back on the Egyptians, he walked across a barren land and got no water on his head. Yeah, I know y'all watched the movie The 10 Commandments, but that's a Greek ideology. It's bars, it's lyrics in there. When you read the book and you watch the movie don't match up with the words. Walking across a dry land, not getting the water on your head is torture. That's not bringing your people out. No, listen, boxing is religion. If you box every day and you follow the laws of boxing, boxing is a part of your life and religion. It's a lifestyle. What are you talking about, bro? That's why I keep trying to tell you, y'all listening to the wrong channels. Just telling you, bro. Boxing is math. Gotta throw 1, 2. That's math. That's not for me to tell you. See? That's for you to study and know. What happened when you die? For the simple fact that you think you alive right now is mean you don't. That's why you gotta study Egypt. They mummifying people for a reason. You don't get it. You don't get it yet. That's why you gotta study. They've been tricking y'all for a long time, dog. All I'm asking y'all to do, I don't want money from y'all. I want y'all to share my videos. Listen, if I got 27 people in the live, if 27 people say, man, I'm telling you, watch this dude this is crazy. Listen to what he's saying. Just listen. He's talking about boxing, battle rap, life. He making it all the same thing. How do you do that? And it's facts. It's all facts. All you gotta do is Google, go on a computer, look it up, put the numbers together. If 27 people share that, then that's 27 more people. You know what I mean? The numbers double. That's how you get to the dimensions. Didn't I say you go 1 to 2 to 4, from 4 to 8 to 16? It's the same thing. Y'all gonna do it. Y'all gonna do it. Oh no, that's not. Don't even mention that on here, bro. Erase that. Retract that for me, blood. You got to know what and what not to say. remember, just because you got a people who know, when you know, you talk in this type of language. People who don't know just tell you the exact thing. If you can retract the statement, Carvin, retract that, delete it, take it back. What's known don't need to be said, bro. It's about the temple not built. It's about the things you can't see. That's why I'm saying, Rolly, all these fighters got problems on different levels, but they all got the same problem. They don't pay attention enough to their self. Now, if you want to know what self is, hey, bro, you get 2 Garlic Butter Gang Gratitude Awards for retracting it. That's all I'm asking. You know how this works. I don't need to be a leader. It's each one, teach one. From ion to ion. Look it up. Ion to ion is real bars, bro. I read it in one of these books. And I studied. I said, man, this word sounds like another word. I'm going to look it up. I looked it up and I said, oh, that's crazy. Did that mean that? Because when you really know, you know. So, I'm saying what I'm saying because I got some Muslim people that probably wouldn't agree with what I'm saying. You know, you got to know what is actually going on. So, I really just wish, you know, if winning it was so good, why is it more money, more problems, Big? Big told you, man, listen, it's more money, more problems, dog. Y'all think it's sweet. It's not. So losing and winning, like I said earlier in the chat, if you want to rewind and go back to the laws I've been giving you from my aunt, you will learn that you got to have balance, winning and losing. Once you have balance, you will continually be on the positive. That's winning. I'll eat to that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I am saying? You see why, Mr. Gray? You see how me and you link due to your name, Gray? That means you put black and white together, you get what? You get gray. You see balance in what I'm saying. You understand it. Your name. You got to study. That's bars. I used you today, Mr. Gray, to display my message. Nobody is going to do that. Come on, man. Yeah, that's why they naturally try to reject the energy, because they person don't want to get it. But they're going to stay and listen because it's a different type of frequency that I'm talking at that attracts something in your body that you can't see. Ooh, excuse me. That's another bar. Hey, listen, man. Shout out to my big brother, Kendall Gill. He played for the Charlotte Hornets. 60-40 club, baby. No. My bad. I really want to apologize to my little brother. You know what I mean? My town business brother. I disrespected the live. I'm sorry. Shout out to you, Dame Dollar. Dollar, man. Dollar. Come on, that's Akron right there. Dame Dollar, blood. East Oakland, Dollar. Hey, listen, dog. They should give 2 MVPs out this year. Hey, everything is different. It's 2020. Give 2 MVPs. Give one to Bron and one to Dollar. Dame Dollar is killing because he spoke it into existence. He told a rookie, it's a facts. He told a rookie, hey dog, wait till this get back. You gonna see what I'm gonna do. And he doing it. He gave you 61, which is 7. You got 7 chakras. I'm saying. He ain't the only one that's yeah, I know we still ain't here. I'm still giving bars. But yeah, this is the reason why, like, a lot of fighters, they be having problems, dog. Because they don't understand that if it's something in the physical, it's something in the spiritual or the mental, however you want to call it. But remember, on my channel, mental, you can't see a mental, so we just say spiritual. If you want to make the boxing gods happy, that's being right and true all the way through. With the women you deal with, having balance with the food you eat, with the food that you eat. With just everything across the board, dog. You really want to just and the live is coming to an end, but I'm bringing it all the way back around. Once again, it's a circle. That was a part of the riddle I told. Oops, don't hit the mic. Anything that you do, you should what you doing, you keep in the back of your mind. But you put yourself to the forefront. Now, if you want to know what yourself is, you have to go back in the live and listen, because I told you what the self is. It's like a book. I just gave y'all a 2-hour movie on a lot. So you have to go back into the live. Your person and yourself is 2 different things. When you put self to the forefront, you will understand what balance on the horizon is. Because when you put yourself first, you will understand that being gentle with somebody else is also important, because you're gentle with yourself. Being gentle with yourself is watching what you eat, watching what you say out your mouth, watching what you say that's going to offend somebody. That's why I'm saying my channel is not meant to demonize the boxer. I'm gonna bar you up. You're going to get this work, but you're not going to get it on a level or we just going to be dogging you, laughing. We going to roast you a little bit because that's a part of what makes it fun. But in the comedy, there's also reality. That's why Dave Chappelle is, where is Dave Chappelle from? Washington, D.C., where Gary Russell was from. If you go back in the chat, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Gary Russell know who he is. But Dave Chappelle is also from Ohio, too. I'm going to just eat to that and thank who I thank. So, when you start putting yourself to the forefront, not money, not boxing, but you will get better at boxing just by putting yourself to the forefront. Putting yourself to the forefront is being gentle with yourself, being right and true, not doing too much capping, not doing too much training. That's overtraining. You're just damaging your body. That's how you get rhabdo. And then you're weak because you overtrain. You have to have balance even in training. You have to know when to train, know when to rest. You got to know when to talk your talk. You got to know when to have your craft together. You got to know when you actually got it together. Now, if Rolly really want to get it together and Mike P really want to get it together, Mike P will not put all his eggs in one basket and just take it as battle rap. It's never personal. That's the homie. You ain't have to say that and blah, blah. No, he did have to say that. Because that's how you was hitting people with their angles. But he hit something that hit home. Home. Home is where the heart is. His heart was focused on the wrong thing when it should have been focused on the creator. That's what I'm talking about. See how I didn't make it weird? That's why I'm gifted like this. I don't make it weird for you. It don't have to be weird. It's not weird. he lost because he was focused on the wrong thing. He should have been focused on his craft and not focused on the other energy of the woman. And he had his mind in the wrong energy, and it made him not focus on his battle rap, and he lost his raps. He lost. I'm explaining you winning and losing. And one, we're going to talk about the loser first. Mike P, he lost. This is why I got the hardest lives. Pause. He lost because he was put all his eggs in one basket. He was focused on the woman and not focused on the creator. You can laugh and say whatever you want to say. That's facts. Because if you would have been focused on, oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to show y'all. Because listen, if you don't believe me, it happened to T-Top. They tried to put T-Top out there. Arsenal did. And T-Top is still who he is because he owned it. He was prepared. That is bars. Hey, share my stuff, dog. Come on, man. Stop. I'm about to end the live for real. And that's why Mike P is not on the level of a T-Top. And I'm about to tweet that right now. Hey, tweet that and start tagging them. Tweet it. I'm about to tweet it. I'm going to make a video about it. I'm showing my real face to do on this video too. I'm about to tweet a video and tag them both. I don't want to go live right now. I want to capture a video. Hold on. Just bear with me, y'all. I'm doing a lot. A lot of people don't be going. I got so many different platforms that I'm hitting right now. Dimensions. Hey, let me tell you just a quick thing about battle rap. Real quick. Y'all see the swag. You know what I'm doing, so you know where my mind is at. I'm live right now. Let me show you. I'm live on YouTube. We got a little production going right now just to show y'all. Listen, this is about bars and boxing. Mike P is not on the level of a T-Top on this simple factor alone. I'm not going to make it weird for you. This simple factor alone. Mike P had a situation with a woman. It got spilled out in battle rap. His focus made him forget his rhymes. He should have been prepared. He was ready, but he wasn't prepared. If you go back and watch my live, you will understand what I'm talking about. T-Top had the same situation with Arsenal. He came on top because he was prepared. Bars. Hey, that's going on Twitter. Then we gonna tag. Then we got Mike P, my guy. Then we got Piper Boy. Gotta tag my man Piper Boy. Then we gonna tag Bill Collector. No, we're gonna tag T-Top. Top busy. Pause. You know what? I'm gonna go back up. So like I'm talking about what happened to Mike P on the losing side. Because we're talking about there's no difference between winning or losing, but of course everybody will want to be a winner because it's about positivity. And when you have balance, you'll become a complete winner all the way through the board. But you have to know how to eat right. You got to know how to think right. You can't be doing people the wrong way. This is not to be weird and acting like somebody is doing holy or you live. But yes, you do got to be like Jesus if you want to get to that level, bro. You got to be like a Muhammad. You have to be like a Abraham. You have to be like Gandhi. You have to be like anybody who is trying to do right by their people. X. This is just, remember, it ain't just about battle rap. It's about bars and boxing. And with boxing, you can't just be capping all the time. You got to be putting in work and getting rest and being a vegan, because a lot of these boxers can't make weight. And there's options out there, especially if you're making money. David Benavidez, what are you talking about? COVID is the problem. You're a millionaire. You and your brother. You get a dietitian and a nutritionist and a culinary arts specialist. You have to pay the money. You could have paid the money to have them cook you meals. They could have meal prepped it for you and dropped it off. They don't have to be cooking in your own house because it's COVID, bro. What is you talking about? You didn't make weight because you didn't want to make weight. You lazy-minded. So what is they talking about? I don't get it. Like, you got the money to do it. I'm doing it. I'm 40. I'm ripped. It's crazy. Like, I don't get that. Like, you just talking. Stop just talking. It's levels. You know what I mean? It's levels, dog. And that's what I'm on here to tell you. It's levels because it's dimensions. It's when you and I verse, but it's multiverses in a universe. Come on, bro. That's why you got to know how to put words together. You got to know how to put words together so you can speak right and true. Facts. When Rada Ramon spoke facts, it hurt Mike. It hurt something spiritual in Mike P, and he couldn't get his words out. Remember, I told you, it's not about the actual, it's about what you can't see. Mike P Ryder went into Mike P's temple, bro, and start turning up tables. I'm gonna tag Goods because Goods kept it real. All right, so look, that's the losing part. Well, how you got problems with losing, because losing is kind of like everybody gets to see it, everybody gets to judge it because you put yourself out there on the forefront. So it's like, I lost. I get it. Winning is problems with that too. For the simple fact that Rolly had no balance in his approach because he was too much talk and not enough technicality. He didn't have enough science behind what he was talking about. He didn't know how to put his words together or put his fundamental things together. How to put his footwork with the jab, how to move his head the right way, how to not get hit with clean shots, how to be in position. Like, those things take time to learn. You should learn those and take your time, because when you rush, I could tell you this because it's not all of it. When you rush, you mess up your root chakra. Your root chakra, when you rush, it's off balance. The root, you got to stay rooted. You got to stay grounded. That's balance. That you see what I'm saying? So when you stay grounded, you got balance, dog. Balance. When your root chakra is off, you don't have no balance. That means you rushing. You moving too fast. You moving faster than what you need to be moving. When you move too fast, you're not paying attention and you have the wrong intention. You have to have balance. Rolly was doing too much yapping and not enough working on his technical skill. And his coach is at fault too, because when his coach, they asked him something about his coach, what's the word I'm looking for? He talked bad about the fighter. He talked bad about him. It's on there. He was like, "Dude is a vagina. Dude is a female." You know what I mean? Like, he did this. Like, bro, that's not the way you handle yourself in a gentleman's sport. What is they doing, bro? See, everybody get bars. Black, white, any color. You get bars. Remember, my people created all of this. So I'm in right because I'm right and true in speech, and I'm gonna give the correct bars. I'm gonna show balance because I'm used to being biased, getting biased agendas against. So I can choose. Like, dude Rolly is not prepared for no champion. Ryan Garcia stop you, bro. Now, you can take that. And Oscar even starting to come around because he told Ryan Garcia, hey, bro, stay away from dude, man. That ain't even what we trying to do. I gotta go with Oscar, man. I can choose from right and wrong because I'm black. My people get crucified the most. Crucified. That's 4 squares. I just gave you another to the riddle. Man, y'all just gotta really Rolly, bro. You gotta have balance. Get in the gym and work, lab work. Sit down. Stay off social media. Nah, stay on social media because you was talking the most on social media. So stay on social media. Take your lumps. Take your mental lumps because that's gonna make you stronger in the long run, bro. Listen to me. I've done it. I'm Troy. You know somebody to know somebody to know me. I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your lumps, bro. I took mine. It made me sharper. It made me a 90 degree. I've been sitting on my square. You know, knowledge is in 360 degrees. I just gave y'all more to the riddle. So I need just the homework for y'all. A triangle, a circle, and a square is the same thing. You can prove it with math, biology, geology, and universal language. Second, there's no difference between winning or losing. But of course, winning does is positive. You want to win. But you can only win when you're being right and true all the way across the board. That's eating, the way you treat your woman, the way you treat any women with consent, the way you act, the way you smoke your weed, everything you do got to be right and true across the board. Second, where else was I at? Third, anyway, at any of the numbers, you got to be right and true across the board with it. So, of course you want to win, but if it's problems that come with both, because Rolly having problems right now, he don't want to face up because he was unbalanced in speech and not in action. It's 90% mental, not physical. Talking is physical. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm saying what I'm saying to say it's problems with winning and losing because Big told us more money, more problems. So we see somebody winning who had problems, and we see the loser. That's the obvious problems. Obvious, objective, physical. The terminology I'm using, OB, obvious, objective. I got a 12th grade education, but you just got to work with me, dog. Work with me. Integrate. When you become an integrator, you better are moving through the ether. When you segregate, I don't even have to tell you who do the most segregating. And that ends us for today. That's it. You gotta study, dog. That's why I do these lives. And when I don't feel like doing them, I don't do them. I'm not just on here to smoke and play with y'all. I followed Cassidy the whole quarantine. He put up bars the whole quarantine. Go watch Cassidy's bars, dog. He put up them quarantine bars. He on another level, dog. Why battle rappers can't have 3 rounds prepared in 2 weeks? You ain't your craft. You ain't good as you are not as technical as you think you are. Well, it's 2 weeks prep. Why you don't know how to freestyle? That's a part of rapping. Why you don't know how to rebuttal? That's a part of rapping. Why you don't know how to work off your own gas? All right. UGC. Hey, this was the one. Since you on here, I'm gonna keep it rolling. We back. We back. UGC, you just coming in, bro? We back. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. We back. That quick. I was about to end it. But for some reason, he lit the fire, the chi, the kundalini. He lit it right there. Now I'm back for a little bit. I'll go on for a couple more minutes, man. Me and UGC been working. Them pillowcases is dope. I know, bro. Because I'm trying to... listen. Shout out to the Prince Hall Masons. It's only one type of masonry, bro. If you're a Prince Hall Mason, that's all it is. I'm not a Prince Hall Mason. But a Prince Hall Mason is the only Mason it can be. Oh, most definitely. I really appreciate that. Hey, my man, he was the first winner of the Garlic Butter Gangster Gratitude Award. See, look, this is bars off the top. You have to be a garlic butter gangster with gratitude and stay grounded. What? Man, I told you if I wanted to rap, I really could. That's off the top. I didn't write that down. I don't have nothing. I do all my lives off the top. I'm going to repeat it one more time. You have to be a garlic butter gangster with gratitude and stay grounded. Come on, bro. Syllables. You have to understand something, Mike P. It's about the things you can't see. You have to understand something, Rolly. It's about the things you can't see. You got to have balance all the way through. That's diet. Diet. I didn't say this in a part of the diet. Now the UGC Flame is on here. Diet also goes for the people you hang around. That's why I forgot to say that in UGC. The energy went to UGC to come to me to say, you forgot a point to complete the live. This was the whole point of the live that I forgot to say that helps. This a part of the diet that a lot of y'all people don't understand. And I'm gonna have to get up on a joint, pause, and really get serious about this because this is deep in the community and it's a thing that y'all don't understand. I'm gonna explain it first this way. 100. When you're on a vegan diet, your body secretes a balanced amount of hormones because you're eating properly. Even if you're on a vegan diet and you're around negativity and you're thinking negative thoughts, remember, around negativity and thinking negative thoughts, you still will secrete the same hormones if you wasn't on a vegan diet. Do you get it? I'm going to say it one more time. You will secrete the same hormones that you secrete on a McDonald's diet. Even if you're vegan. Even if I'm vegan and my thoughts are not right and I'm hanging around a certain type of people, still toxic. That's why they say relationships are toxic. The reason being, when you see somebody and you say, I don't like their vibes, that is because they're giving off a certain type of energy. It's going into your body for your person to say you don't like it. It don't have to be weird, bro. Just listen. Shout out to the 22 and the 21. You have to just listen. If you're hanging around negative people and thinking the negative thoughts, you're on a McDonald's diet. You're eating pork, you're eating meat, you're eating junk, sweets, processed sugars, all of it. If it wasn't true, they wouldn't do a placebo test. A placebo test is when then we know. Then facts. So they do the placebo. Even when they do the placebo, you're not allowed to say I'm a doctor, because they're gonna say, okay, the doctor giving me something, and then that's gonna trigger your mind to think you can't do it. The placebo is based on to know if it's in here or does it actually work. McDonald's energy, bro, is the worst energy. A man made a documentary about McDonald's called Size 'Em Up or Super Size Me. It was on Netflix. Internet flicks. Pictures. They speak 1,000 words. But look, so even if you're on a vegan diet and you going hanging around people you shouldn't be around, it's not gonna work. The vibes are not real. The vibes are trash. So for the simple fact that coach, why can't I think of the word? Hold on, let me breathe real quick. It start with a D. Not degenerate, but what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Help me out. I need help. He just talked about him in such a derogatory manner. Thank you, Allah. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. And that's how you give thanks. Because I didn't have the word and y'all didn't give it to me. You not thinking of this stuff, y'all. I hope y'all think y'all know that. Y'all, these are not y'all thoughts. Especially, like, you just got to know that. But he was so derogatory. How is he the trainer for Rolly? How? You derogatory to a fighter that you actually lost to. Now you have to run it back. So if you're not humble in your approach, you're gonna lose, bro. And I don't want to see that. But somebody gotta lose. The person who don't want to have balance gotta lose. I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying, man. You gotta know the laws. You know what I mean? You don't want to be out here. Shout out to Bobby in Philly. Shout out to New York. Shout out to my cousin Ronnie Walters from Queens, New York. Shout out to my pops, man, that died. But like I said, if you think this is living, you mistaken, blood. My pops is alive. My pops got to experience both planes. So just to let y'all know a little bit about me, my dad died June 18th of this year. My dad had 10 children. I have sisters from my dad that live in Oakland with me, named Gabriel, Jabril, and Rachel. They Rachel. That's how you really say it. Rachel. R-A. Rachel. Rachel. And Gabriel or Gub. You got to do your research. They my sisters and brothers. They Persian and black. Then the king of our family now is my older brother. His actual name is King. He the first boy my dad had. He Chinese and black. That's my actual brother. His name is King Toch Walters. Shout out to my brother King Toch. You know, just a little bit about me, real quick. It's a little bit about my brother King Toch, man. I got so many people. Shout out to my nephew Tyson Gully. If y'all watch football over the years and y'all pay attention to college football, y'all know who Tyson Gully is. He played for Syracuse. That's my nephew. He also rap. Follow his music. T7. I be playing his music sometimes. I be listening to it. He got bars. Real bars. It's my nephew. It's meant to be that way. This is not a mistake. And he on his way. So, man, UGC, man, Rolly looked like trash. And we roasted him. I heard y'all roasted him earlier. But, you know, that we got to have balance. So I chose to come on here and bar him up and give him solutions. But it's up to him if he want to learn. You can lead a horse to the water. Shout out to Doc for sitting down and learning his mistakes and coming out and moving through the ether different. Shout out to Doc. Rap. The reach God. Listen to that. He's reaching. He's asking. But now I think he's found the error in his ways and he's building, dog. And that's the most beautiful thing to see, man. I'm going to tell you the most beautiful thing for me to see because I'm a man. and this is no pause. The most beautiful thing for me to see is seeing a black man learn from his mistakes. That's beautiful to me. Whether it's boxing, it's Floyd, it don't matter. Because, listen, let me tell you why I said Floyd's name first. Floyd's name goes in there first because somebody put that in my mind. Let me tell you why. Because Floyd learns on the fly. I didn't make that up. That's just what they say. He's the best at making adjustments. That's why I watch Floyd, dog. That's why I watch him. He make the best adjustments. He teaches me on the fly. In the fight, he makes the adjustments. He wins. He understands, dog. That's why I like. That's why it's the most beautiful. One of the most beautiful things to me to watch is a black man learning from his mistakes. And Floyd is the prime example because he makes adjustments on the fly. This is why I am Cuerno de Chivo, bro. This is why I'm a Chivo. I'm a GOAT. This is why I'm every religion. This is why I can say that. This is why I can say it. And if anybody want to sit down and talk with me, I can explain it to them. I can explain it. If you don't want to listen, don't listen. But if anybody want to have a seat, you can learn, bro. And then by me teaching you, I'm teaching myself. And I'm getting wisdom on knowing what works and what doesn't work. That's the point of bringing your knowledge full circle. Because knowledge full circle is wisdom. Knowledge on experience is wisdom. Knowledge on information, learning information. Once you learn information and then you starting to put it to the craft, then you say, damn, he knowledgeable, man. You got a lot of information. But when you can bring it together, that's wisdom. It's levels to even learning. It's levels to even learning. Excuse me. It's levels to learning. Man. So shout out to the Prince Hall Masons, like I was saying. Them the real true Masons. You got to be a Prince Hall Mason, a stone builder. The man who invented the stoplight was a Mason. He was known as the Big Chief Mason. And he invented a 3-position stoplight. I just gave y'all more of the riddle that I told you earlier in the live. About the triangle, the circle, and the square. The Big Chief Mason who invented the 3-position stoplight was a Prince Hall Mason. He was on another level. And the stoplight is red, yellow, and green. Red, yellow, and green. Red, yellow, and green. My man, my ashtray right here. Red, yellow, and green. We know what that is. We don't have to discuss that. So even though people think they talking down on Africa, you still look up to it to get where you got to go every day. That's a bar. Yeah, I do. I feel like I'ma know if he learned. I'ma know if he learned. He's had an ample amount of time off. You know what I mean? So I feel like he should let his body heal up good. If he stick to a vegan diet, man, he can do things that's unbelievable, dog. Unbelievable. Listen, I told you in my past lives, I told y'all how I got to know Spence. I not created Spence. I dwelled on Spence so much in my mind because I wanted to be the best at boxing. I found myself face to face with him. Listen to what I'm saying. If you listen to this whole live, this is gonna make perfect sense at this point. When I was living in Columbus, I started boxing in 2007. I was living in Columbus in 2002, from 2000 to 2006. And then I moved back to Akron 2006, stayed in Akron. I picked up boxing in 2007. I know I'm stuttering a lot because I'm not taking my time. I started boxing in 2007. By 2009, I had moved back to Columbus because I had my daughter in 2004, and then it was 2009. She was 5. She was starting school. So I'm like, oh, I need to be living in Columbus because my daughter's starting school. I need to be closer to her to help cultivate her thoughts because I'm her number one teacher, not the school. And that's another live. So by 2009, I start boxing. I go to Blackburn Boxing. I meet Donald Anderson. This is it's quick. I meet Donald Anderson. At that time, this is facts. Donald Anderson was in the USA Boxing Amateur book as number 1 at 16 and under. Errol Spence was in the I think like the 19 and under, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But he was in there as the top. I seen Erickson Lubin also because I didn't know what he would look like because I can't put the name with the face because Lubin, coming from where I come from, is not like a black name like Erickson Lubin. Like what kind? I didn't know what type of name that was. Now that I know language, I know off rip how he even spell his name with a K and how dark he is and where he from. Follow me. We back working again. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the gang. Every time I get it, I just get so geeked. So listen. So 2009 come, right? I open a USA Boxing book. I see Errol Spence at 152. I see Erickson Lubin in like a 16 or under, something like that. Then I see who else? Donald Anderson was in there. I get on the bus because I'm taking to Cleveland all the way to Blackburn, if I'm not mistaken. I lived on Cleveland in 26. And then I moved on Republic. This is in Columbus, Ohio. That's another one of my homes. So, matter of fact, I will have to live in Columbus because I found myself. And they say Columbus found in 1492. He sailed the ocean blue. I lived in Columbus because that was a part of the journey to find myself. You never gonna find nobody that can do that. So now that I'm scheming still. Since from the beginning of the live, I've been scheming. So when we go back and watch this, I'm battling, but this is a 2-hour scheme, dog, because it all come together. 2009, I see Donald Anderson. I get on the bus to take it to Blackburn, Blackburn, Blackburn on the east side of Columbus. East, righteous, right. East, right. Right is east. You come out of Egypt, you go to the right. That's east. Jesus sits to the right hand of God. That's east. Don't tell the right hand what the left hand is doing. That's east. I don't like him. He ain't in his right mind. That's east. Come on, man. Come on, man. This ain't like a mistake. This ain't this whole. Everybody who getting this this right here, right now, this was already written down, bro. You got to understand that. This was already written down. So you just can't really be mad at it, dog. I just really can't. At this time, any gifts, anything that's get taken away from me or given to me is a gift from the Supreme High Creator, God Almighty, Allah, whoever the universe, the energy, the one. So that's not even to make it weird. That's just to keep it all the way 100 with you. 100. One. So, like I was saying, I get on the bus. I see Donald Anderson on the bus. I'm like, I didn't know it was Donald Anderson, though. I just have been watching him in the gym, and he was just looked like he was way above his years. He was boxing how I wanted to box. He was just, yeah. He was so sweet, dog. 16, sweet. Boxing grown men, their ears off. And the reason why you get your ears boxed off because you didn't listen. So, come on, bro. If I'm not cooking, come on, bro. Share my lives, please. I'm humbly begging you. I'm begging y'all. I see Donald Anderson. I'm like, hey, blood, is this you in the book in the USA Boxing? And he humbly was like, man, yeah, I'm up in there. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy. I'm sitting next to the number one guy in the world. Not too long ago, I sparred Amari Jones. He the number one in the world. It was good light work for me. That only because I'm a 40-year-old man. Amari, you're a good guy. I love you. You know, it's all love. Even though your dad had on the spy glasses trying to tape the sparring, if y'all want to put out the footage, just put out the footage, blood. Damn, I want to see it because I want to see how I was looking because it was right after Ramadan. So my body wasn't the same, but I still sparred him and I did 5-minute rounds in a hot ass gym. We was working, bro, and he got better from it. And I hope he learned it because I was really trying to help him, bro. But he wasn't no work for me for real. I'm sorry, babe. You're right. You're right. I'm too loud. You see, hey, if you let a woman control it, you smoke the sativa, the sativa. Come on, righteous hemispheres of the brain, masculine, feminine energies. You gotta know how to you can't be, but you gotta have balance when the feminine energy control you. That don't mean you bring it into the physical. It's what you can't see. Now, do you understand? Do you get it? Do you get it? Just listen to what I'm saying, though, for real. Because I can't say things because other people's feelings I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I live a different life, bro. And I have to adhere to all feelings. I don't care who it is. What type of community you in. But the nature, the universe, the natural law decides that's who I follow. But if I could follow that and still tread lightly. So listen to my words. You know what I mean? It's about tapping into the female energy, but not letting it control you and bringing it out into the physical to where you get other things that are not deemed to be natural. And we'll just leave it at that. Because I love all people. I love all people. And that's why I'm on here to speak, because I am here to adhere to all feelings. That's the life I chose to live. Y'all could say, yeah, the yin and the yang. Y'all could say whatever y'all want about me. But if you come sit down right here, I guarantee when you leave, you will change somebody's life. Because I'm going to beat it in you. Because first I'm going to take you to the gym and I'm going to capture you with boxing. And I'm going to put you in the ring and really touch you up a different type of way. And then when you come out of the ring, then you're going to be willing to sit and listen because you know I'm over you physically first because I just whooped you. So you can't really get too crazy with me because if I touch you, you know what that means. So that's why you got to be humble. Now, let me teach you. I learned that's the Gracie way. Royce Gracie. They roll with all they fighters. Anybody who wanted to learn jiu-jitsu, they roll with them first. They tap them out repeatedly. Now that you realize you're not on my level, I could teach you because I have to have balance. And when you learn it, you just tap out. It's not about fighting the arm bar. We're learning. You tap. Oh, you got me. Hey, how you do that? Well, this is what you got to do. It's the same with boxing. It goes with anything. You have to know how to be up with balance on the horizon. All right, y'all. So, the diet is about the company you keep also. It's just about the company you keep, not taking in certain energies. The moment you say, well, that's my friend, man, you only got so many chances to give him. You not God, blood. You only got so many chances to get a man. If he don't want to listen, you got to let him go. Do you waste no time on a doubter? Because the moment you keep harping too much time, it's going to cause a rift between you and your relationship. I've learned that because I've lost friends within the past weeks that I had to cut off, dog. And y'all gonna ask who? If you don't see them, you know who. When you see them sitting here, you know where they at. If you don't continuously see people sitting on this, they didn't want to learn, and I'm growing. And remember, I said when you grow, you have to move things out the way, and then you part way with the person. They'll go to an extent to lying about something that's not even true just to get their path off, and that's not right. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that to say, be right and true, study and listen, be careful what you say, think, pick up stuff, read it, have knowledge. You know what I mean? Don't be too unbalanced in words and in action. Because too much action is animalistic. You acting like an animal. Too much words is, wait, bro, what are you talking about? Like, you talking too much. You talking too much. We all know people like that. It's too much male energy. You have to have a balance. It's a yin and a yang. When you know how to balance, but remember, y'all think the balance is 50-50 yin and yang. The balance is not 50-50. It's 90-10. The game is 90% mental, 10% physical. That's where the balance is. Because you have to tithe the 10%. Once you learn how to do that, that's not up for me to tell you, my people. But once you learn how to do that, then you learn how to control. And that's how I controlled and got in front of Errol Spence, because I seen his name in the book and I was an amateur. And in my mind, I said, see how I bring it right back to the Errol Spence? Y'all probably forgot I was talking about that. I didn't. And that's how I got to the Errol Spence. I was thinking in my mind so hard, like, once I seen his name, remember, it was already written down for me. I seen his name. I'm like, Errol Spence. Like, I didn't even know what type of name that was. I'm like, hey, I never really heard that name before, like a name like that. I wonder what he is. Like, when you grow up in a colonized environment, I only hear certain type of names, dog. Of course, I hear the black names, but some of these names is different names, like Erickson Lubin, Errol Spence. Like, I heard of Earl, but Errol Spence, you know what I mean? And different, like you wouldn't think some of these people will be black due to the last names when you haven't educated yourself. That's what I should be saying. So once I realized, I'm like, all right, I seen his name. I said, if I keep this amateur thing going, I'm gonna have to fight him one day. I'm gonna have to get some work with him. This is a true story. Just listen. This is me living in Columbus. I got a USA boxing book, and I seen Errol Spence's name in there, and I'm like, oh, he at 152. My coach Mike Johnson said, I'm gonna be 152. I'm gonna have to get some work with him one day. And then that's what I said. And then I started my boxing journey. And then once I really realized, oh, that's who Errol Spence is. Once YouTube got popular and I was watching him and I'm looking, I'm like, oh, then I realized like he was an Olympian, and then he started growing, and then here it come, ego. Hey, what you think about Earl? I pause because I'm thinking about his feelings. He gonna see this. He might see this. We on ego. I'm like, man, he a cool fighter, man. I really feel like he should work on his defense and not walk forward with the high guard so much, because when you get up there to the Keith Thurmans and the welterweights is hitting hard, that high guard, bro, is gonna be different. you don't want to be taking that type of punishment. You want to long live, because you gotta remember, if Floyd is who I'm watching, and Floyd say it's about defense, and it's the longer you last in the sport, and I'm watching Floyd not lose, and I'm gonna use those words in my speech to any fighter. It's about defense. I think Errol Spence should not take punishment so he can live longer in the sport, and that he can make a lot of money and do blah 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 blah. He didn't take it that way. He took it a different way. Listen, it don't matter how I got in front of him. It was written. I put it in my mind. Bang. I read it. I said, if I'm trying to be the best, I need to get with some work with Errol. And I want to get some work with Errol. But to get work with me, I'm the older man. I'm his elder. I'm 40 years old. He got to do it my way. I'm the A side. This ain't about money. This is about what you can't see. Money is a physical thing. I'm rich as of right now. But when I do get to my man, he gonna be like, he just gonna be like, I didn't know. He's just gonna be like, I didn't know. If he just watched this, and he gonna be like, dang, I just never knew that. I just never knew how that came about. I've been who Earl was before he knew I was. He was always in my mind because, yes, he is one of the best. And he could be one of the best ever. But the words that I gave him was to build him, not to break him down. But he didn't know how to solve and coagulate as a young man. You gotta remember, I'm 40. I'm just saying it like, when Ego asked me, I'm like, he a good fighter. But right now, I feel like Keith Thurman and them are giving work because he be doing a high guard. And I need to see more defense. And I need to see him moving his head, because them punches it's hard to, you don't want to be taking those. I don't have to say, in the fight with Sean Porter, he was hurt multiple times. He was wrong. He was wobbled. I was at the fight, 8th row. I seen it. If me and Errol sit down and watch the fight together, and he is humble enough to let me pick out the points, hey, you hurt right there. You was wrong right there a little bit. Not hurt to where you all over the place, but it buckled you. That's mini hurt. That got your attention physically, the energy, bang, the shockwave. That's why your knees buckle. The bang, your brain hit, your nervous system send the shockwave to your feet, and it go down to your feet, and it don't have nowhere to go, come back up. Your legs just go weak. The energy gone. He knocking the energy out you. It's a concussion, bro. It's a small concussions. This is facts. This ain't nothing to play with. That's what I'm saying. You got to watch the energies you keep around you. It's part of the boxing commandments to Andre Ward, another GOAT in boxing who can make commandments up. People hyping you up. I was trying to help a man. I've always been here just for help. Sometimes my approach is a little different because I'm a Leo. I got a lot of yang. But my moon is in Aquarius. Shout out to the flame, because the flame taught me that. The flame taught me that my moon was in Aquarius. Hey, babe. My moon is in Aquarius and I'm a Leo. So my sun is in where it's supposed to be, in the hottest part of the year. It's the closest part. And then my moon, which is the actual moon, which is the opposite of the sun, which is the yin, is actually in the water. That's perfect balance. If I choose what I really supposed to choose, I can do something can't nobody else do. Because the way my life is set up, it's in perfect balance already. So Hamza means lion, steadfast, strong. I'm strong. I can punch, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all. And that's why people need to start listening. You got to look it up. You a Taurus. The bull is a certain part of it too. Because in the Bible, Moses came down off the mountain and seen them worshiping the Apis bull, but he didn't understand it because he was turning his back on the Egyptian. He didn't understand the ideology of it. I'm just saying. Happy birthday, bro. But yeah, man. So look, those are the things you have to understand when you're doing what you're doing, man. And we gonna just end the live, man. It's bars, man. Share my lives, dog. Share my lives, man. I'm done, babe. Hey, is your what? Is your moon still in Aquarius or what? Her moon is in Aquarius and mine is too. And that's why we get married. You feel me? That is why. We out.